All right. We're live.
Hell yeah. Hello.
Hello. So I think you probably would want to read the chat tonight.
Yes, definitely.
This is more of my kind of game.
More your kind of game.
Oops.
I've definitely
Hold on.
done a lot of the playing lately, so.
There you go. That's probably good.
Okay.
Can I put my seat back?
Go for it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
I'm gonna need. Where's the remote? It's right here. Got my foot. Oh, that's your foot.
That's my foot. Don't worry, I'll move it in a minute.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello. Wow. Can I actually type in my password?
Good question.
And then. Wow, we played for 2.5 hours the other night.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Alright, I'm on it.
All right, Emily's on it.
I'm on it. I'm gonna be a great chat moderator. Is that what I am?
No, you're the comment reader.
Comment reader, okay. Gardner just doesn't want to be fun about it. Just kidding. He's wonderful. Hello, Bryson's Poultry Corner.
Hello.
What's up?
We're glad to be back.
Yes. We're glad to be back. We're glad to see some friendly faces.
We have a new lighting setup.
Yep. Gardner worked very hard last night to set this up.
Nest. Well, then, let's just hope
We are looking at a nest.
What is this game? I've never heard of it.
It's called Bulletstorm.
Yep.
And it came out in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure I got way past this. It's a dumb shooter, but it's trying to be a little self-aware, but it's it's pretty dumb.
Hey, I love dumb.
That's why you love me, right?
No. You're not dumb. Want to know how old I was when this game came out?
No. How old are you?
16.
16? Holy
Yep.
Moses.
Yep. That's my favorite game, reminding Gardner how much younger than I am. Oh, it's really not that bad, though. Because we didn't meet till I was 25, and you were, like, a week away from turning 32.
Yeah.
So. Could be a lot worse age differences. Oh, Bryson thinks our lights go really well with the theme of the game. Thank you.
Thank you, Bryson.
Do you think we should switch them up for every game, like, purposefully from now on?
We can, yeah. That's definitely a possibility.
Animal Crossing, they'll be blue and I don't know.
We have some plans for the lighting setup here. These lights are smart lights.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I'm enjoying doing this. I'm glad we started. I wish we could have started earlier, but it was so hard to get this TV.
Oh man, this TV is so heavy.
Yeah. You could pick it up on your own.
I can pick it up on my own, but like navigating it through a doorway.
Yeah,
while holding myself. I mean, this is a Sony Trinitron Vega TV, WEGA, and boy howdy, it is heavy. It was made in 2006 or 2007. It was like one of the last tube TVs Sony ever made. It has an HDMI port. It's freaking cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I tried to help him carry it, but I am a weakling. That's why I'm trying to get back into yoga so I can build up my muscles again.
Yeah.
Yeah, haven't done any the last 2 days, but that's okay. It was Christmas.
It was Christmas.
For anyone who celebrated Christmas, how did your Christmas go? Did you get coal or was Santa nice to you?
I got $100 in Steam credit. Your brother got me it.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice.
That was very nice. And he bought me he bought me Skyrim for the Switch, which maybe I'll play on the stream if anyone wants to watch that. And he bought me like a $50 gift card to the Switch store.
So we're playing this on the Steam Deck.
Mm-hmm.
Quite keen on the Steam Deck.
You are?
Yes.
I had no idea that you liked it so much. Oh, Bryson's Poultry Corner got a nice sweater and a banjo.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool. I cannot play instruments. I was in band, but I was a percussionist, and I was not a good one either. Yeah. No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Is horseradish an instrument?
No, Patrick, horseradish isn't an instrument either.
Use the leash on it.
What am I using the leash on?
You know what I think is a cool string instrument is the mandolin.
The mandolin is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of Mandolin Orange?
Yes, I have.
It's my
Because now they're Watch House.
yeah. They're one of my favorite bands.
I only know they exist because of you.
Yeah.
Area scan. Multiple hostiles.
Let's get to work.
Do you play other instruments, Bryson's Poultry Corner? BPC?
I just kicked that guy's head off.
Nice.
Look at that. Chunks.
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 Gross.
So this is a really fun game.
Bet we can find a bar someplace. You shouldn't even look at a bottle. I'm going to
This is
skin
my
you
guys.
alive. Oh, that must be one of the 12 steps, huh?
I think we should play like Bioshock and Bioshock Infinite.
That'd be cool. The notorious BPC played piano and guitar for a little bit. That's cool.
That is awesome.
I wish I'd had the discipline to actually learn like music better. I am like 100% an ear learner with anything I've ever been able to do, especially like singing. Because I can like mimic stuff pretty well. But reading music, like, it was awful. It was so hard for me to learn. But I mean, I kind of wish, like, I played trombone in 5th grade, and I wish I had stuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just, like, really wanting to do percussion, because that's what my brother did. I might have had a chance to be a real trombone champ.
Yeah, we just got that. That's pretty fun.
Trombone champ might be the greatest video game of all time.
Couldn't agree more.
It's so entertaining to watch. I feel like it would be really frustrating if I ever tried to play it, but it would be so much fun. Just because I'm kind of a perfectionist with certain things. My mother was learning violin when she was really little. And then she gave up on it, and during the pandemic she bought a violin and then still didn't really learn it. But oh well. She's got the rest of her life.
How far? Close.
So one of the things about this game
Mm-hmm.
and other games like it
Yeah.
is that I can't tell the difference between the voices of the characters.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Come on, Ishi. Do what you do best and ruin a party.
Is there like a story in this at all?
yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I like a good story.
See, this is not a good story. So the basically the game started with like 40 cutscenes that lasted like 2 hours, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" It wasn't actually that, but it was like, I mean, it just felt like it was ridiculous because, like, I mean, you hear the way the characters are talking. They're like, "Come on, Ishii, go make this thing." It just like they're ridiculous, and they're over the top. They're cartoonish, and they're stupid, and I don't care about the story at all in this game. In fact, I find the story rather offensive.
Oh, really?
Just in terms of like stupidity.
Oh my god.
So I would prefer if there was zero story and you just went around shooting things. That's not how it is in most games.
Yeah.
Like, for example, BioShock. I think you would really like the story of BioShock.
Yeah?
Um,
Yeah, I like good lore. Bryson's Poultry Corner likes the mandolin, and once they master the banjo, they might try the mandolin. I support it wholeheartedly. You got this, Bryson's Poultry Corner.
yeah, I definitely support learning.
I almost bought a ukulele last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. But knowing me, I probably wouldn't have even, like, played it. Or I almost bought a guitar, I think, and was going to teach myself to do it. And I kind of wish I had, but you got one I can borrow if I want, right?
Yeah, you can. I'll teach you how to play guitar.
Yeah. I know, like, the general idea of how to play it. And I can do a really bad rendition of, like, the most basic way to play Smoke on the Water.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's that. We learned the wicked basics in middle school music class. And then we also did keyboards. And on both of those instruments, I only focused on perfecting one song. And they were both, like, not great. Although, I learned how to do The Lion Sleeps Tonight on the keyboard, and that I'm pretty good at. But I can only do the, like, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, like that part. I can't do the, like, oh, we a boy.
Oh my god.
Are you in a real place? Like
It's
somewhere
supposed to be a
in
real place.
South America or something?
No, I think it's an alien planet,
Oh.
but I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to the story because it's stupid. No, like, the reason that I wanted to play this game is because it's fun.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you kick people into spikes and stuff like that, and it's just adorable.
It's adorable. Oh my god. Look, it's Pride Rock. From Lion King.
That's what I think of that.
Gardner hates the Lion King and it makes me want to cry.
If Simba were here right now,
You kick him.
I'd kick him.
What did Simba ever do to you?
I don't like Jonathan Taylor-Thomas.
What about Matthew Broderick?
I absolutely hate Matthew Broderick.
Why? What
Because
did
he
do?
ruined Inspector Gadget.
Oh, yeah, okay. He's
Ba-ba-da-ba-da,
fully to
Inspector
blame.
Gadget. Da-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-woo-boo.
Jesus Christ.
You kidding me? Inspector Gadget's my jam.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
I don't
Whoa.
think I ever saw that movie, but I did used to watch the cartoon show.
I can do the claw.
Yeah.
You ever seen that? You've seen the cartoon. You know what the claw sounds like.
Yeah.
I'll get you, Inspector Gadget.
Oh my
Pretty good, right?
That is pretty good. I've learned that the best way to get Gardner to do a good impression is to not put him on the spot about it. We met
Yeah.
up with my best friend the other day, and
I can do a Roy Kent impression.
Yeah, we were talking about Ted Lasso, and I was like, "Oh my God, Gardner's so good at doing Roy Kent," and then
I ended up sounding more like Jamie.
Yeah, it was not good. It was not his best, I should say. It wasn't bad. You had the growl down, but you had a Mank accent. Where's Burnsley? I want him to be impressed that I said Mank. knowing that means like from Manchester, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got here? Oh, cool.
It's Dave Bautista. Do-do-do-do-do, Inspector Gadget. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, that's dumb. What am I doing?
In control back there.
I don't know.
Reminds me of a soldier I used to
I was gonna do a Roy Kent impression.
Yeah.
What does he say again?
Too drunk to know what you were.
Oi!
Oi, Kaylee,
He doesn't say it like that.
Kaylee,
He's more like, Kaylee. I remember watching
you
Inspector
hurt
Gadget. It was a
my
really good show.
feeling.
Bryson's Poultry Corner liked Inspector Gadget.
I love Inspector Gadget. It's super good.
Mhm. What was the girl's name?
I don't
Little
remember.
blonde girl. Wasn't she like his niece or something?
Yeah.
What was the lore behind that? Did he like die or something? Was it like RoboCop basically
Pretty much, it's RoboCop for
for kids?
12-year-olds.
And with a catchy theme song that's still in my head right now.
So the thing about this game and the other games
Mhm.
is that
Is what?
this was made in partnership with Epic Games. So I really don't like Epic. Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
What?
I forgot to share that we were live.
Gardner, Brian.
We're gonna do that real fast, guys.
Okay.
Click
Stay
on this,
tuned.
Click on that. Twitter,
We got some sharing to do.
Mastodon.online. We got and we got YouTube. I need to automate this process. Who the hell is that?
I don't know. Listen to that fast typing. If I type that fast, I'd spell a lot of words wrong.
Yep, and you put me on blast every time I confuse its with its.
Yep. Because IT apostrophe S is a contraction, but without the apostrophe, it's possessive. Because English is the most annoying language ever.
I just thought of something really funny, but I'm not going to say it.
Okay, that's. Tell me you when we're off. Off camera, I guess. What are you reading?
That's what I was going to say. I'm
Oh.
not going to say it.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
That's stupid.
And you'll never know what he said. Yeah, I know. It's fine,
Alright.
you guys got me. Yeah, what more do we need, Bryson's Poultry Corner?
Right?
Is it annoying that I keep saying your full username, or like, is your real name Bryson and is that easier? Or just call you Bryson?
So as I was saying, the problem with this game is it was made in conjunction with Epic Games, and I hate Epic Games. They're evil people. They're not evil people, but the company is evil. Anyway, the problem is these like Epic used to make really good games, and this is one of them. But the fact of the matter is, they. Oh my God! What is happening?
Oh yeah, your real name is Bryson. That's good to know. So I'll stop being annoying and just call you Bryson.
But what I was gonna say is like all Epic Games used like the same like design language with like ultra roided out men and like it's like awful. But their games are really fun.
Hello, Marcus.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Wait, has Marcus been here before and I'm just not recognizing the name?
What is this? Just
Marcus Adams.
That doesn't sound familiar to me.
Well, hello, Marcus.
I apologize if you have been here before, Marcus. Is that my teammate? No.
See, these games, like, everything that happens in it just blurs into each other for me. I'm not a huge fan of first-person shooters. You haven't... Oh, okay, Marcus Adams. I'm the guy on Mastodon. I haven't watched you stream before, though. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it.
We have a lot of fun doing this kind of malarkey.
It's a good time. The one thing that kind of bothers me about this game is that you can't jump. You can, like, do this. But there's, like, an unlimited
like a slide.
Yeah.
Like a baseball player.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm just scrolling through your community tab right now.
I'm sorry.
She returned their hospitality.
I don't know if any of you guys have signed up for the giveaway, but if you go to heavyelement.io/giveaway/Steam-Deck, you can sign up.
Yeah.
And you might win a Steam Deck. There's only like 800 people who have signed up for it so far. And I was hoping for a bigger celebratory group of folks. But because there's only 800 people, you have like a 1 in 800 chance of winning right now.
Yeah,
so,
good odds. Hey, you only need 19 more subscribers till you get to 100,000. Wouldn't that be cool if it happened tonight?
Guys,
Tell your friends, tell your mom.
if you're not subscribed yet on the main channel, we're only 18 away.
19.
19. You said 18.
I said 19.
Did
I?
you? I
I'm
think
pretty
you
sure
said
it's.
18.
If I said 18, I meant 19. I feel like I said 19. Maybe I got stressed out because there's an 8 there, and I might have just. Sometimes, like, words don't come out of my mouth correctly.
I know that feeling.
Bryson, I've signed up, but probably won't win knowing my luck. You never know. I'm keeping my fingers crossed
Wait,
for
what
you.
did they say?
Bryson says I've signed up, but I probably won't win knowing my luck. I know, I never win anything either, but it's all good. You put yourself out there and there's a big chance.
What does that even mean? You're gonna kill my dick? Well, I'll kill your dick. How about that, huh?
Speaking of dick-killing parties,
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Speaking of dick-killing parties.
Feels like very like...
I'm not sure if you're aware, but...
Marcus, my brother got his deck the other day and his first social media post about it ended with, "By the way, I use Arch."
That's funny. Is he a Linux user?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah, well, I mean, you'd be surprised how by
many
the way,
people know the...
I use Arch.
They know the meme. I didn't know the meme. I knew the word Linux. I didn't know how to pronounce it. I thought it was Linux until I heard you say it. And then I was like, oh. He is a Linux user, by the way. Bryson, I know if I do, though, I'm giving it to my girlfriend. That reminds me of someone. Although you wouldn't have just given it to me. You ended up having to. That's very sweet of you, though, Bryson.
no shot. Yeah, no worries. I got him.
It's pretty cool, because, like, I'm not a gamer at all. Like, I would never be like, I'm a gamer girl. But I do enjoy playing the Steam Deck very much. Yeah, I do. Like, I'm a big Dragon Age fan, and that was, like, what I was most excited to play once I got my hands on a Steam Deck.
Yeah. I'm trying to migrate her away from her Switch. Like, the thing is...
But it's easy to play the Switch on this, though, right?
Yeah. But, I mean, it's now that I've got the HDMI splitter, it's easy to play anything on this TV and stream it.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing is that I have certain games on the Switch.
Yeah.
Already. and I already know how to play them, so it's easy. Sean L, good to see you. Nice to see other Mastodon users coming here to see your stream. Nice, yeah.
Hello, welcome. We're playing this on the Steam Deck. Check it out.
Mhm.
Steam Deck. I'm really excited.
Mhm. No, I don't think you like the Steam Deck at all. I haven't heard you talk
I'm
about
playing
it
with
now.
my Dual Sense right here, the PlayStation 5 controller, and it works amazingly well. Although the last update notes said that they disabled the PlayStation 5 trackpad by default, but that is not the case.
Mhm. Hey, Cheesiness.
Oh,
Hi.
Cheesiness, what's up?
Can't hang around, but I wanted to swing by and wish everybody a pleasant end to 2022. Yeah.
Thank you, Cheesiness.
Mhm. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you stopped by.
Cheesiness, Emily, is the guy who I've done the Linux Game Jam with multiple times. He's helped organize it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Marcus says.
If it's the same Cheesiness, yes, it is.
I mean, I can't imagine there would be multiple.
Well, I know. There are a couple guys in the Linux community who just some variation of cheese.
Jesus.
I mean, Adam from System 76 goes by
It's-
Cheese Bacon.
It's the same.
I know it is. I looked at his
Mhm.
profile
Yeah.
picture, whatever you call it, avatar. That's the word.
Mhm. Marcus said he got a Steam Deck for his autistic 11-year-old because he loves video games and he carried it to his doctor's appointment today in
Aw.
its case. That's so cute. I hope he showed it off to the doctor.
How old is he?
11.
11.
And then playing.
Is that big for his hands? Because I feel like that would be big for an 11-year-old's hands.
I don't know, man. How many 11-year-olds have you been hanging out with? How do you know?
Isn't Rosie 11?
She's 9.
Oh, Bryce is 11.
I think she's like 10.
Oh, I don't know.
Jesus.
Whatever. I remember being 11. This would have been really, really big for my hands.
Yeah. Marcus also said, playing the Switch is easy until you've been playing on desk PC for a while, and then your Nintendo game tells you to press X, yeah. And Sean was thinking that it might be nice to get a DualSense for gaming with. Is that what you're...
Yes, I recommend it. It has Rumble support. Like, it's not, you don't have like the full like PlayStation 5 level Rumble. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, up here.
Bryson also said, playing Nintendo and the deck back and forth is a pain. It took me a sec because I was playing my Switch almost every day before I played anything on his Steam Deck, and I just remember being like, oh my god, it's so heavy. And then the other thing, like
Wait, what's heavy? The Steam Deck is heavy?
compared to a Switch,
Oh, yeah, compared
Yeah.
to the Switch, yeah.
it was really heavy. And then it was like, I think it's like like we've talked before, like the A and the B are in different spots,
Yeah.
right? And then the power button is on the complete opposite side. And that kind of tripped me up. And now that I've been like playing like on the Switch again a little, it's still tripping me up, and I'm like, oh, it's a light, and you know. But I like both of them. I like them a lot.
Got him. Bossed.
So what does DualSense mean, by the way?
DualSense is the controller I'm using.
But I know, but like, what does that mean? Is it just what the name like? Does it?
So the original PlayStation shipped with, actually, 1 second.
Okay.
The original PlayStation shipped with this controller. That's the original PlayStation controller right there.
Okay.
And then, so you can see it's missing the analog sticks.
Yep.
This is called it's just like the PlayStation controller, Sony controller. And then they came out with this. This is technically the PlayStation 2 controller, but it's the same thing as the PlayStation 1 analog controller. They called it the DualShock
Okay.
because it had those two analog sticks, but it also had shock. It had rumble support built right into the controller. Many, many years have gone by since then,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't really change the design of the controller whatsoever until the PlayStation 4. They called that the DualShock 4, and then the PlayStation 5 came with the DualSense. The DualSense has haptic feedback in the triggers, so like if you're playing on PlayStation 5 and the game supports it, when you can like you'll pull on the trigger and it'll have resistance, so you have to like overcome the resistance to pull the trigger, or you can like feel other things. It also has like HD rumble like the Switch controller has, but again, it's not none of those features are supported on the PC right now, as far as I know. Which Sony should roll out a way to do that on the PC. What? You asked. That's all
I
I'm gonna say.
did. That was a teachable moment. That was wonderful. Marcus says the neat thing is that if you play on the Switch a lot and don't want to get confused, there's an option in SteamOS to
Yes.
swap your buttons so it mimics the Nintendo layout. Yeah.
Yeah, I told her that, but she was like, "But then the button prompts don't match the thing." But that's not necessarily true,
Yeah.
because what that does is because on the
I just mean like the letter
it's-
on the button won't.
they're flipped.
Right.
Yeah.
And that'll stress me out.
But what happens is not that so on the Nintendo, A is advance
Yep.
and B is back.
Okay.
But on the Steam Deck and every other console, A is advance and B is back.
Okay.
So this is always advance in North America, and this is always back.
Okay.
But in Japan, this is always advance and this is always back. In fact, Sony being a Japanese country, a Japanese company, I mean, Circle is advance, X is back.
Okay.
X is no, this is yes. Anyway, I'm done.
Yeah, we're falling back. We're falling behind on the live chat. It's popping.
How many people we get watching?
I don't know. I don't know how to get back to that.
That's right. That's right.
You have so many tabs open. Holy shit.
One of these tabs.
Jesus Christ.
one of these.
Tab.
It's one of these tabs somewhere.
Oh my god, he's got like 300 tabs open.
It's
Where
anyway,
is it?
Tell me what the
Okay.
live chat say.
Okay. So Bryson said he'll probably end up switching it. Hobo Primate says, "Hi, sorry, you asked something a long time ago and he was too busy explaining things to me. Do you set up with some kind of FSR when playing the Steam Deck on the TV?"
No, I don't, and you know why?
Why?
Because the TV that I'm playing on is a 720p television.
What is FSR?
FSR stands for Fidelity FX Super Resolution.
I don't even know what one of those words you said was.
Fidelity FX Super Resolution.
Okay. You like slurred it. I know what fidelity is. And I know what FX. Peter Jansen is back. Hello.
Peter Jansen!
Peter Jansen says, "Hi, I better don't chat too much. YouTube seems to block it because the intensity is being considered spam." Oh, I'm sorry, Peter.
Oh,
Is that something you can fix?
not really. It will be something that I am going to fix later, but I can't fix it right now. So the way I'm doing... Oh, you know what? I can fix it. Wait, I'm going to fix it.
Okay.
Hold that.
He's doing this for you,
I'm
Peter.
doing this for you, Peter. So if you can see in the live chat, it says, like in the stream, it says top chat.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Peter also cycled around 86 kilometers today and is a little bit tired. I'm tired just reading that sentence, Peter.
I'm going to do a
And
window
then
capture.
Marcus Adams says, "Just pair your Nintendo Switch Pro controller to your deck so it all matches." Cheeseness can never have too many tabs. My anxiety disagrees. Just kidding. Peter, the great thing about PC and the Steam Deck is just that. Yep. Sean L. Tabs are life. Alright. I guess I'm the one in the Marcus Adams, "I've never bothered with the FSR, but I did notice that if you set the external display resolution to 720p instead of 1080p/4K, then the 720p games look sharper, and I'm okay with 720p.
Oh, really? I've found that the 720p games tend to when I turn on FSR, it tends to make it look like you can't read the text at all, which is not acceptable for me. The thing about the thing about this is like we're playing on a CRT television. I don't know what the size of it is, but it's pretty big for a CRT. And it has an HDMI port, and it can do up to 1080i, but I'd rather play in progressive mode.
Peter, if you would open a second browser for YouTube and YouTube chat,
That's
then
what
you don't
I'm
have to search in between tabs. That's what we have. I've been looking at the chat, but we lost the screen that shows like the analytics of how many people are watching. That was the tab we were looking for. Hobo Primate. I currently have it at 1080 with the game at 720p, but my TV support 720p. I'll have to try that. Well, good luck, Hobo Primate. I don't really understand the problem, but that's just me. I'm glad there are people in the chat that can help you with this.
What's going on?
I honestly can't even tell you. You just have to read the chat yourself. Peter Jansen suspects you have a filter on.
A filter?
I don't know.
For when I do a FSR? I mean, I can put FSR on.
And then...
But...
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
fine.
gonna turn on FSR here.
Cheeseness says, last time I did a tab cleanup, I had over 2,000. Oh my god.
See, I don't like how that looks.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, maybe... What am I looking at? It looks weird.
I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell the difference. Peter, I cycled back with 3 degrees Celsius, close to freezing, and 6 to 7 miles per second. Is that what M/S is? Miles per whatever. Or is it what is
Meters a second?
meters per second, whatever. A lot of wind against Peter in the cold. That sucks. That's like, to me, like, I could deal with like a solid cold temperature, but as soon as you put the frickin' wind in, I'm just the most miserable human being ever.
Tell me you don't want to do some damage with one of those megatons?
FSR and DLSS are gimmicky. It's basically just speculating what the values of the pixels are, I guess, says Peter.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of FSR, honestly.
I don't know any of these words and acronyms that are happening right now. I'm a normie. Is that what I am?
Probably. Oh my god, what is happening?
Should I search through your tabs
Okay.
to find these analytics? Oh, maybe the one that says live at the top would be it, Emily. Jesus Christ.
I like the shotgun. This is a nice shotgun.
I like the lightning.
The lightning?
Yeah. Or is it just electricity?
Oh, yeah. So if I like...
It's not coming from the sky, is it?
It's electricity. But,
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, bye, Cheeseness.
Bye, Cheese. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Cheeseness says, I'd better disappear and get some stuff done. Thanks for streaming and have a great end to the year. Would be good to catch up and try to nail down some jam dates in the new year.
Yes, we need to do that.
Gardener's down, Cheeseness. Be well to you as well, Cheeseness. Less than 3 to you, too.
Thank you for
Thanks for dropping by. It was nice to meet you.
This is surreal. I'm in a miniature city, and I'm fighting guys.
You're fighting guys. Cool. Sean L., this is Bulletstorm?
Yeah.
Is that the title?
It's called Bulletstorm. And it's kind of like, I like it. I just hate the story. We're just playing this game to have some fun. What?
Good night, Bryson.
Good night, Bryson.
Enjoy Top Gun with your family. See you next time. What else were you thinking about Bulletstorm? You're just
I
playing
don't
it for fun.
Yeah, I mean, I played this when it first came out, and I don't remember any of the story, or I don't remember the story being as insufferable as it is.
When was the last time you played this?
2011, when it came out.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I was still in high school.
Yes, you were.
Peter Jansen says a shotgun is always nice, but only for a close distance, can be problematic if a fraction of a second makes a difference and you need to engage at a larger distance multiplayer.
Yeah, this is good for like precision. This is the like a revolver type weapon. Guys, do you see we have the lights set up in here now? Oh, my freaking phone is over there.
Is
Do you-
it?
Yeah. Do you have
Not home assistant.
home assistant right here? You can click on this and click on that. So try switching through. Don't do off, obviously, but do like purple or orange and blue.
Ooh.
What do you guys think of that? Oh, it's nice, right?
Nice. This is red and neon blue. That wasn't what we. Is that what
That
we
was
were
we were
just?
just on.
Oh, okay. The original. And then orange and blue. Ooh.
I like that
I
one
feel
the
like it's
best.
very purpley,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. I mean, it makes sense mixing orange and blue. Hobo Primate hyped up about the new Ken Levine game, creator of Bioshock.
Oh, me too. Yes, very much so. I don't remember what it's called. I saw it on the Game Awards. What was it called?
I was asleep fighting off the flu when you watched the Game Awards.
I wouldn't expect you to remember anyway, even if you did one.
I would have been just playing around on my phone anyway.
Yeah, you would not have been.
I wouldn't have been
Paying
an
too much
active
attention.
participant.
No.
See, when I hear Ken Levine, I think Ted Levine, who played Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs.
Wait, was she a great big fat person?
Yeah. God, fuck me.
One of the things I like about this game is that it auto aims when you pull the left trigger.
Uh-huh.
Like it.
It's
Oh,
called Judas, Hobo Primate says.
yeah, that makes sense.
Or they think.
Yes, it is called Judas. You're right.
I'm excited for Hades 2. That was about all I really garnered from the awards. And that a bunch of people's speeches were going way too long. That's all I remember.
can't believe I just wasted a charge shot on that dude.
Man, I can't believe you did either.
Are you making fun of me?
Yes.
You're mocking me, aren't you? Oh, no. Buzz looking alien. Where?
Oh, that makes me want to watch Toy Story again.
I know.
I've only seen the first two. I know it's like blasphemous. Cause like
I've
that
seen
third
number
one,
3. Number
yeah.
3 was good.
I feel like
I
the
haven't
third
seen
one
the
was
fourth
made for me. Sorry. You haven't seen the fourth one?
No.
I was talking over you. I apologize.
Sorry.
I was kind of excited about the fourth one because it had Buster Bluth in it, and Keanu
It's
Reeves.
the Rancor from Star Wars. Sorry, what? Buster Bluth?
Buster Bluth is in it. I can't remember the actor's name. It's
Toby.
like Toby something.
Toby McClintock.
Little question for Emily. How did she feel about migrating to another state? It has been some time ago, 3 years. We only heard Gardner about it. I did not migrate states. Gardner and I met after he came back to Maine. I did live in Providence in college, but like only during the school year, not during summers. Like Providence, Rhode Island versus Maine. But so unfortunately I cannot answer that question since I did not do it. But I'm glad he came back. Otherwise we wouldn't have met.
Right. Wait, what? Huh?
Nothing. Peter was wondering how I felt about moving back from Kentucky, but I didn't move to Kentucky.
Oh, right. Well, I think he might have thought that like we met in Kentucky. Then
Oh,
we moved
no,
back to
no, no.
Miami. But no, that
No, that would be quite the love story, wouldn't it?
yeah,
But no, we.
not like low key. That's kind of what I was thinking was gonna happen when I was in Kentucky.
Oh, really? That you were
Yeah.
gonna like meet someone and come back with them?
Yeah.
Well, I'm freaking glad you didn't.
Me
Jesus.
too. I'm glad I'm with you.
No,
It's the freaking Rancor. It's the Mecha Rancor, guys. That's the Mecha Rancor.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
From Star Wars.
I don't do Star Wars. I've only seen the first movie all the way through. A New Hope. Peter Jansen says Bioshock is brick for Linux now until they solve the 2K launcher problem. Or the player installs an... Sorry, I just had a hiccup. Installs an old version, RIP, or bricked. Yeah, Rhode Island was not the place for me, Peter. I'm gonna be real honest. It's got some beauty. I went to Newport and did a ghost tour there with my friends once, and that was cool. But yeah, I didn't really love Providence. But you know, morale was very low when I was in college. I'm gonna be real honest.
As it seems, it is for many folks.
Well, it's weird because it's like I feel like I had the opposite of what a lot of people go through and like what a lot of my friends went through. Because when I was in high school, and I've, alluded to this and stuff in other live streams, but like my friends were all in like the top 10 and I knew I couldn't really compete academically with them. So I just like didn't try very hard. I still graduated in the top 20% of my class. And that's while like sucking at math. So I didn't do like horribly, but I like could have done better had I applied myself. But when I went to college, I actually did way better academically. Like I hit my academic stride. Mostly because I only had to take one math class. I got a C in my survey of math, which is like mid-grade for anyone who doesn't understand the American grading system. And then I got a C in public speaking. Because I'm a much better writer than speaker.
As evidenced by your the script that you wrote for that video.
Oh, thanks.
You're a terrific writer.
Thank you. I try very hard. But yeah, no, I didn't love Rhode Island, but also Providence is like kind of a weird area. Like, it was freezing in the winter. Like, and that's coming from a Mainer, a lifelong Mainer.
Yeah, I wouldn't ever live in Providence.
Yeah, no,
I might like live in like Portland, Maine.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'd ever want to go further south.
Mm-hmm. Peter, think about this. People love to learn, that is a fact. Then why and how do schools kick that desire out of people? Look at any kid, he or she wants to learn. But also people love to learn skills. Yeah, I hate how it's like you have to take these core classes. Like I wish you could just... Like even in college, like, I thought it was just pretty much like, oh, you get to take the classes you want. But then it's like, I still had a math requirement. I had a science requirement. Like, like, my senior year of college was pretty much me just taking, like, electives I needed to do to graduate, and I just hated it. I was so miserable. Like, we had trimesters at my school, and it was like, by the second trimester, most of my friends had, like, technically graduated, and I still had to stick around taking these classes, and I was just like, ugh. I was over it, that's for sure.
Can't believe I just died. Are you kidding me? I never went to college.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I had friends who were like, bro, don't waste your money. They were like a little older than me. I went to church with them. And they were like, don't waste your money. It's just not worth it.
I know, and it's like, I spent all that time, I'm paying back a whole lot of money on a degree that, like, I've only started using because I met you and you're like work for me. Like,
Yeah, because I told you. Yeah, exactly.
had I known that instead of going to college, although you were with one of your exes still by the time I graduated high school, but I was gonna say, had I known I just needed to find you,
Yeah.
like what 9 years earlier, not even go to college. But my mom, both my parents are teachers, and my mom was like, "You're going to college. Don't think you're not," which you know.
You know, it's not for everybody.
But she also wanted me to be a teacher too, and I feel like I would have been a good teacher, but I just...
You're great with kids. Kids love you too.
Thank you. I try. I mean, I'm kind of a hard ass with kids.
Yeah.
Like when I worked at like childcare and stuff, and like summer camps, like I definitely had a kid who once was like, "You're ruining everyone's summer because you yell at us all the time." And I'm like, "Well, behave, you idiot." Not, I didn't call him an idiot, obviously. Peter, freezing in the winter is fine with me as long as I walk. With cycling, it can be a bit too cold for me. I took a cold shower this morning. The water is cold. I never wear a jacket while walking outside. Also, not when it freezes. Yeah, that's right. You're the mad lad who trains yourself to, what's the word I'm looking for? Like acclimate to the cold. I'm not
Yeah.
as strong as you, Peter. How's the weather in the U.S. now? Saw news of huge blizzards or something Christmas Day.
We got none of it.
Yeah,
None
Maine
of it.
was pretty lucky, but I hear
We're,
Texas is
Maine
in rough
is
shape.
literally the Goldilocks zone of the United States. We don't have any venomous or poisonous animals. We don't have any like natural disasters besides blizzards. And when everyone else gets a blizzard, we don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, we've had our fair share of ice storms.
Yeah, but like literally that's happened twice in my life. I'm 34 years old. We've had 2 ice storms. I know people who like every year
Yeah, but that
their
one...
house gets destroyed in a flood or a fire or a
Yeah.
freaking what's the other one? Floods, fires,
Earthquakes.
tornadoes, hurricanes. We don't have any of that here. We've been hit with like when a hurricane turns into a tropical storm
Yeah.
a couple times, but that's about it. I mean, we don't get anything here, and that's
Yeah.
the way I want it. You know.
It's pretty nice. You got to admit though, that ice storm of '98 was pretty awful.
Yeah. How old were you? 4.
3.
You were 3.
I vaguely remember.
I was 10. I
I
think.
vaguely remember it.
How
yeah.
old was I? Was I 10?
You were 10, yeah,
Yeah.
'98. I
Jeez.
somewhat like I remember like trying to brush my teeth in a dark bathroom. Like my mom and I were in there, like, and she just like poured like a little cup of water on my toothbrush and helped me brush my teeth. And yeah, we were at because I was down in southern Maine, and we were and we lived in the woods, like right on a pond, and we were out of power for like 3 weeks. We had to stay with one of my uncles.
Yeah. We had power. I mean, we lost power for 2 weeks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, and also, do you remember our great the earthquake of like 2011 or 2012? It was whatever. It was like the night of like a debate, like a presidential debate.
No.
Like it was like Obama and Mitt Romney, I think. And I just remember like everyone on Facebook was like talking about the debate. And then like a minute later, everyone on Facebook was like, "Did anyone else feel that shake?" And I didn't feel it at all, but apparently we had an earthquake that like was like a little like vibration on the floor.
Yeah, I've
So
never
that's-
experienced an earthquake.
That's what living in Maine is like. Peter, not going to college is fine. It really depends on what you want. In the USA, it costs too much money. I understand that. In much of Europe, it's different.
Dude, even if it was
Yeah.
free, I wouldn't have gone to college. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Like, I absolutely despised school.
Yeah.
Everything about it was terrible.
For you.
Yes.
My favorite part of school was the social part of it, I gotta say.
Mine wasn't.
Yeah.
My
fair.
favorite part of school was learning things. But guess what didn't happen when I was in school? Learning things. Everything I know, I learned in spite of school. I'm not kidding. Like I was reading and writing before I went. I was reading before I went to school,
Me too.
and I was like, "Oh my god, these guys are killing me," and yeah, and I just like I just didn't
Yeah.
care what they like. The stuff that they were teaching, I already knew. Like my dad and my and my curiosity had taught me most of the stuff that I. So I'd go to school and I'd already know half of the stuff they were teaching. I don't know.
Yeah.
I sound like such a pretentious dickhead when I say that, but
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, there's stuff that you definitely need to like a degree for to work, but like
oh yeah,
You-
no. What I'm saying, like,
what
dude,
you wanted to
if
do,
you want to
were
be a
able to
doctor
build
or a
yourself up.
scientist
Yeah.
or a politician or a lawyer or anything like that, you should go to school. A nurse, a teacher, you should go to school. I didn't want to be any of those things.
All right, no, and that's fair. Like, I mean, I went to school, I have a degree in media and communication studies because I
Yeah.
wanted to be like a screenwriter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now I have a professional writing credit to my name, right?
Yeah, multiple.
Multiple.
You've written several things for me, right?
What do you mean? Like the ad reads?
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, no, but I mean like a script, like a
Oh,
like
yeah,
this,
you've written
the
a script.
sketch I did for you, like that. That's what I'm talking about. my professional writing.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Peter, as long as you get good at something with which you can get a good job, that is the point, right? Yes. Yes. My dream job is just to be like a novelist, I think. And I'm working on it.
Dude, the moment I met you, Emily, I was like, this girl has chops.
Oh,
Like
thank you.
I knew that I wanted,
Mhm.
I knew that I wanted you to like write scripts for me and stuff.
Aw, I wrote like what is those, like a 7-page like little like short thriller. He gave me an idea and I went with it, ran with it.
Yeah.
And then we haven't done anything with it yet, but
Yeah.
it'd be really cool to do.
I think the scope of it like kind of went
Yeah.
beyond what.
What we could do. Well, it was just like a scene in a car.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyway, let's continue.
I'm really sick of this level. I'll tell you that much. This level sucks.
Peter says, sorry. Marcus says, it got pretty cold here in Kentucky, not terribly bad, wind chill of -19 Fahrenheit. But my brother and a few other people with poor insulation under and around their houses had their water freeze. Ugh. But Marcus barely got like an inch of snow, so all we got was cold for a few days. So
Yeah, when I lived in Kentucky, there was we only had heat pumps at the house, so it got cold. Like especially on like a really cold day, it would be like on a cold day it would be the heat wouldn't be able to do much because all there was a heat pump outside.
Yeah. Thank you, Marcus. He said the little tissue paper Santa skit was cute. That was fun to write. Gardner was afraid that when we were editing, he was like, I feel like people are gonna think I'm being a dick to you, but I was like, I wrote this.
Yeah.
like the part where I had you say like, quit asking me stupid questions or whatever. Like I wrote that, so don't worry. Hobo Primate. Schools should teach critical thinking. They give out everything is faith-based instead of getting kids involved into discovering the subject. That makes it so when they're adults, they take everything at face value, be it from an established authority or a video on YouTube. Yeah. I remember, like, being a kid, and again, daughter of 2 teachers, but, like, thinking that, like, every day in class, my teacher was just, like, shooting from the hip, like, telling me things that, like, they just knew. Like, oh, yeah, George Washington chopped down a tree, whatever. Like, and just being like, yes, I'm so smart, I know all this stuff, and that's why I'm teaching you. And then, like, realizing later that's, like, no, like, because I subbed very briefly. Like, one school year I was substitute teaching at my mom's school. And it's, like, you just read out of, like, a big notebook. Like, it literally tells you, like, everything you need to do. So I'm, like, and, like, in Maine, it's, like, one of the, like, strictest, like, you have to do a lot of stuff to be certified as a teacher. Like, it's harder than you'd think to become a teacher in Maine than other, like, versus, like, Florida, where, like, you just need, like a high school degree or something, like, you know what I mean, like a high school diploma, I mean. Or it might be you might need a college degree. I don't know, but I should ask my dad. He lives down there. Like, my dad moved to Florida many years ago, and he was, like, way overqualified to teach at, like, any of the schools he was teaching at initially.
Mhm.
But now he teaches teachers how to teach. Because teaching in Florida sucks.
Yep.
Gal wasn't built for that much abuse. I'm not interested in quantifying how much abuse your ass is built for. Get moving.
Wow. Who wrote this? I'm just curious.
I don't know. For a game made in 2011, there sure is a lot of color. You remember 2011 games? How they all looked like brown? They were all just brown.
In 2011, I was watching a lot of SNL in my free time, and like Criminal Minds, I was not playing video games. And if I was, it was like old games on the Wii.
Damn. A jump ship for Serrano will be en route. We're going to find a way on it. We need her to lead us to it.
Who else is excited that the Steam Deck is kicking ass? Have you guys looked at like the thing that's got on Steam right now that shows your it shows your playtime and stuff?
It's like your Spotify
Wait,
Wrapped or
yeah,
whatever.
it's Spotify Wrapped, but for Steam. I'm gonna show you mine.
Yeah, I haven't checked mine out yet. It's probably gonna be like, you've spent way too much time playing Stardew Valley lately.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna claim a sticker.
Oh, claim a sticker.
Whoops. Where is it?
I don't know.
Is it not gonna show it here?
Do you have Puss in Boots?
No.
Oh, that's just.
Puss in Boots? It's
Oh,
Stray.
no, Stray. Sorry.
I was just like,
Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots.
Get little Antonio Banderas on the Steam Deck.
How do I see it? Store home?
Dude, I don't know, man.
No, that's not it. Oh my god. I forgot that this is like being dumb like that. I can't like tab out of this.
Oh no, what's happening?
Wait, can I go like this? Can I go like
Marcus,
this?
I posted mine on Mastodon and tagged you after you told me where to find it. It's wild. You can definitely tell when I got my deck
yeah.
because not being tethered to the TV reinvigorated my gaming passion.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, posted what? I have a horrible short-term memory. Your Steam replay, that's what it's called.
I don't know how to scroll. I can't scroll through this.
Jesus. Hobo Primate, yeah, the store on the Steam Deck is really glitchy.
Yeah.
Even I've noticed that, and I'm pretty oblivious.
You've noticed that, you said?
Yeah, man, of course I have.
Well, I guess I can't show you my Steam replay, but basically, I spent 97% of my time while playing games on the Steam Deck.
Oh, Marcus says, I think you press A to select the page, then use one of the joysticks.
It didn't work, but
Ah.
I'll try it.
Thank you, Marcus.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I am so tired, guys. I am so tired. I apologize.
He's been a sleepy boy since, like, Saturday morning.
Oh man. Christmas was super fun though. Did you guys have a good Christmas? Let me know in the comments.
Yeah. If you celebrate. Not everyone does, Gardner.
Um,
Maybe someone celebrates
I don't think
Festivus.
you need to be offended on behalf of other people.
Yeah, I do. I'm a young woman.
Internet settings. Why is it called internet? It should be network settings. I can't. If I hit X, it's not doing anything, and it took me.
Press A?
Oh well, X is A.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Oh well. Sorry guys. I was gonna show you all this cool stuff.
he tried.
Basically, all you need to know is 25% of the time that I was playing a game, it was Spelunky, and then another 15% of the time, it was Spelunky 2. So like 40% of my time this year playing video games was Spelunky.
Oh my god. Yeah, you do play it a lot.
I love Spelunky. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Bulletstorm is also one of my favorites. What?
Burnsy!
Burnsy!
Hello!
What's up, Burnsy?
Marcus, gosh, I'm so offended. Yeah, sorry, Marcus. I knew he was gonna offend someone. Yeah, your Christmas was great. Your son got a Steam Deck after months of asking about yours. Immediately disappeared into his room for the day. That's awesome.
It is immense.
Oh, I'm glad you had a good Christmas.
It is constantly seeking control.
We got a lot of kitchen stuff from my mother,
Yes.
which was pretty awesome
Love it.
because we spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
Yeah, we do.
Except I don't like being in there right now because it's freezing.
Because I'm cheap and I won't turn the heat on.
God. Christmas was nice for Hobo Primate. Being with the family, cousin, nephews, aunts. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's cool.
That was pretty cool. It's like nice looking graph. Burnsy, how were your holidays this weekend? Drinking mulled wine sucks to not be me right now. I want to try mulled wine.
Yeah.
We have we have some friends who own a winery nearby, and they do sell that, but we haven't been in a while. So, hey, did Luke tell you what he got us for Christmas?
No.
He got us a gift card to there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. What?
That was stupid.
The Google Assistant thing is talking to us. But yeah, that's awesome, Burnsy. Enjoy. It's just like hot, spicy wine, right? Is that what mulled wine is?
No.
No, that's just what I think it is because don't they make it in like a crock pot? Christmas was good. Saw my mommy and gave her a big old hug. That's awesome. We stayed with my mommy and also gave her big hugs. Feels very. It shouldn't feel as lucky to have a good mom as it does, and we've got some good moms. So
Yeah, we do.
I'm glad you have a good mom too, Burnsy.
Nice. That's cool. What? Oh, I hate this.
Dude, I have not been paying attention at all to this game.
Yeah.
Not that I really need to be. I'm more involved with the chat.
Yeah. And I appreciate that.
Oh, hell yeah. I enjoy it. I'm just happy to be here.
Pardon me.
Right.
Wait. No! Get out of here. There we go. Die.
Jesus.
What?
Hobo Primate. This is the first time I caught a stream of yours. Usually I'm not up at this hour on holiday now. Well, I'm glad you're here, Hobo Primate, because we really enjoy doing this.
Yeah, we're having fun.
And we're really liking this community that we're growing here. Slowly but surely. You're gonna make stew with your leftover Christmas vegetables, Burnsy? That's awesome. Hey, Burnsy, you missed it. I used the word mank to describe someone's accent in a TV show. And I wanted you to be here so you could be proud of me. Marcus, I'm extremely fortunate to have in-laws that I really love and get along with, and that don't mind reciprocating our willingness to make long road trips for the holidays. That's awesome, Marcus. Yeah, well, Burnsy, doesn't mank mean you're from Manchester? Or am I just an ignorant American? That was more like
Manchester.
Liverpool. Make it stop. Yes, okay. Thank you, Burnsy. I was really proud of myself. But no, Marcus, that is awesome.
She's a bit of an
Yes.
Anglophile, if you can't tell.
A little bit. I really like the British comedy scene. I know I mentioned that the first stream we did, Burnsy, when we first met. But no, Marcus, to get back to what you said, that's That's really great
Dude.
to hear. Because, like, I feel
I'm
like
a
just
little irritated.
growing up being a child who watched a lot of TV and movies and stuff, like, you just sort of feel like your in-laws are gonna hate you no matter what, and like meanwhile Gardner's family have told him so many times, like, if anything happens, we're keeping Emily. So I think
Yeah.
I'm doing okay. And also one of the last times we saw my mom before Christmas, it was like at like a family birthday party, and she saw us, went right over to Gardner and hugged him, and didn't hug me.
Yeah, that happened.
One golden tea bag to Emily. Thank you. Thanks, Brinzy. Sorry.
Dude, are you seeing this, Emily? Look at this.
Yeah, are you doing like bullet time? Is that what they call that?
Well, sort of, but I'm like, I'm like able to I can steer the bullet.
So you can steer the bullet?
Yeah.
Is this like what happened to JFK?
Oh my god. I can't believe you said that.
What?
Too soon.
The magic. Too soon. Do you know how old my mom was when that happened?
No.
Like a month. Almost 2 months old.
Wow, she must have a pretty vivid memory of it.
Yeah.
They get their hands on her.
Everybody got good presents this Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa? Yeah.
Yeah, we got good presents.
Got some real good presents. Gardner has hacks enabled, not fair.
Yeah, right. I got Emily a really nice present.
Yeah. He did. It was really sweet. It was a book that was all about our like first official year together, plus like when we first met 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very fun. Very sweet. I loved it.
She didn't cry though.
I was emotional in other ways.
I'm sure.
I was overcome with emotion. I just didn't cry. Because I don't cry about happy things.
Watch this. I'm steering this bullet.
It looks like a baguette. Hobo Primate got himself a Kobo e-reader and is now reading Idoru, is that how you say it, by William Gibson.
I don't know.
That's cool. I've been like wanting to get back into reading for fun. I don't have enough books, and I'm too broke to buy new books right now. But no, that's awesome. I think the last book I read all the way through was The Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix, and it was very entertaining. Like, I think I read it within a few days. Brinzy, would you cry if you saw a puppy in a boot holding a little sign saying "I love you, Mama"? Probably not, realistically, but like, you know.
Emily is kind of heartless.
A little. See, I was talking to my mom about this on the phone. We had a little Christmas debrief this afternoon. But like I think like the least heartless cry I ever had was watching Moana with my niece, who was like 2 at the time, and I don't know why, but like as soon as I heard the first note from the opening, I was just like sobbing because I was like, oh my god, that's so cute, and like she's so little and we're watching this, and like this movie could be like really meaningful to her, and I was just like trying really hard not to cry visibly. And then I worked at like a summer camp, and there was like an all girls like 2-week program, and like a chorus of like 8 to 12-year-old girls were singing like Fight Song by Rachel Platten or whatever, and I hate that song, but there was something about all those little girls singing it that like it genuinely like made me cry. So I'm not completely heartless. Hobo Primate.
But she won't cry at Arrival, the best movie ever made.
Yeah, it didn't move me. Sorry, it didn't move me to tears. It was moving, but not to tears, for me. Hobo Primate last read The Anomaly, translated from French. I learned about the book from Kojima's podcast. That's interesting. I have never heard of either of those things.
Kojima. He's the guy who made Metal Gear Solid.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I was reading the English translation of Let the Right One In last spring, and I don't think I ever finished it. But I had it on my Kindle tablet, whatever thing. Sean L., I think it's only on the web and not in the app or handheld. What is hacks or what? What are we? Sean, what are you talking about?
No time to lose. Let's go.
I don't know. Sounds like the podcast, the book is only in the app.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
I don't know. Sorry, Sean. I'm not entirely sure what you're saying. I have like a really bad short-term memory, and then there's like a lag with the live chat, so it's like I'm so sorry. Oh, message retracted. I don't know, Sean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I needed clarification. Burnsy, I only cry when I go goblin mode and aggressively rip out my nose hairs. Dude. Oh my god.
Oh, Birdsey, I feel it. I feel it. I know what you're talking about.
Dude.
That's why I got an attachment for my beard trimmer that is meant to go in your nose and trim hair, because it's like when your nose
like
hairs stick out and tickle the outside of your freaking nose, like, oh my god, it makes me crazy.
It's like making me like almost well up right now just thinking about it. I also like I got real insecure about my eyebrows. Well, I mean, I've been insecure about them for a while, but like I bought like a whole bunch of tweezers and I was like trying to like pluck my eyebrows, and like it oh my god, it hurts. Like those fine hairs around your face are just so sensitive. Hobo Primate, gonna go see Avatar 2 this Thursday, expect to cry.
Really? Cry in Avatar 2. I mean, I'm not going to judge you, but I'm going to judge you pretty fucking hard.
Enjoy the movies you want to enjoy, Hobo Primate. Don't listen to
enjoy
him.
the movies you want to enjoy.
He's trying to yuck your yum.
I'm going to yuck your yum. I'm doing it on purpose.
I
have very strong opinions about movies, especially James Cameron movies.
We have not seen Avatar 2.
I will not be seeing Avatar 2.
Yeah, no. I can't say I loved the first one. I saw it twice in theaters, not necessarily by choice. But like, you know, it's like Pocahontas in space, pretty much.
It's basically Dances with Wolves.
Well, yeah, it's like that one story archetype in space. But like, you know, whatever. I feel like when I took like a screenwriting class in college, they said like there's really only like 7 different movie plot formulas. So
what?
Whatever. Marcus, if you can reach up and just grab your nose hairs, it's time to fire up the weed whacker. Yeah. Oh my god. There have been times where like I've just like looked in the mirror and just like seen like a dark nose hair poking out, and I'm like, I gotta just yank it, and it's so painful. Women be like, I don't like my eyebrows. They're actually fine. Let me shave them off and draw on cartoon eyebrows that look super goofy. I am not like that at all.
No, she is not.
I am not. I have like a razor that I use to like shave like it's like dermaplaning, like to shave and exfoliate your face kind of. And I bought it because I saw that you could like kind of like shave an eyebrow line, and I
What is happening?
haven't used it in a while. So if you don't think these brows are bad, Burnsy, thank you. I just remember like a few weeks before graduating college, one of my roommates was like, we're going to get our eyebrows threaded. You should come. And I was like, really? Like, I don't really care about
Threaded?
that. Yeah.
Oh, that it makes my fucking skin crawl, dude.
I actually like getting my eyebrows threaded because it's really quick and they actually do look really nice. But like, I anytime I've done it, it's been at the main mall in Portland. Just like if I'm there, because it's like $10 and it takes like 2 seconds. But anyway, yeah, like I just remember my.
I'm gonna get LEDs installed behind my fucking eyebrows. How's that sound?
That sounds great. You're ruining my story. No, but my roommate, like, I was like, "Do you really think I need to get them done?" And she kind of looked at me and was like, "Yeah, I would." I'm like, all right.
Wow.
Even though my glasses like cover up
Wait,
my
was
eyebrows.
that Aaron?
No. That was
Oh, your college roommate?
one of my college roommates. I don't think I've ever told you about her. It's fine. I mean, to me, it's more funny than insulting. Like, it's cool to see you guys working together, and I wish you both the best. Thank you, Marcus. Time goes so fast. We're only 35 and already been married 16 years. We're getting old. Congratulations. Wow. That's awesome. Wow, you got married young.
Yeah.
19. That's awesome. Congrats. That's, like, amazing, because I feel like a lot of people don't stick together that long anymore. Yeah. So, congrats. You know what I hope is that at your 50th anniversary, your grandchild eagerly eats... Well, okay, hang on. I need the backstory. When my grandparents had their 50th anniversary, they had a cake with, like, the picture of their wedding day, like, printed on the frosting or whatever. And my grandmother was like, she had eaten everything except for, like, my grandfather's face. Like, cause she was like, I don't want to eat it. So I was like, I will. Cause I was like, I must have been like 7 or something. But yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I hope you have a grandkid that eagerly eats your face off your cake if you have one.
Yeah.
Bobo Primate. The backstory to how Cameron came to do Avatar 2 is interesting. He finished Avatar, and indigenous leaders came to him saying, your movie is interesting, but this stuff is happening on planet Earth. So after some years of advocating for some of those ecological causes, he figured he would get more reach and impact if he made more Avatar movies. That is, I would say that's pretty admirable. I personally don't like aliens in space, so that's why Avatar isn't really my thing, but that's pretty cool. Burnsy, women's cosmetics marketing is manipulative and evil. That's true.
All marketing is manipulative and evil.
Oh my god, I look like such a dweeb on our wedding day. I don't know if I'd want our wedding photos on a cake. Yeah. I am unfortunate enough to have shown pictures of my grandfather to, like, some of my friends, like, pictures of him when he was younger, and they're like, damn, he was hot. And I'm like, oh, okay. So...
Yeah, you and my brothers were all saying, like, that my mom was, like, my dad was punching above his weight class.
You said it too.
I know, but, like, wait, we were all saying it.
Yeah.
But,
your mom is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Absolutely
my mom is nice.
Beautiful.
I love my mom.
You got a great mom. Your mom's, like, the sweetest person ever.
You hear that, Brenda?
Yeah. Hey. My mom is amazing as well.
Yes, she is.
They're very different, but wonderful all the same. I've never seen Avatar, but I've been to the filming location in China. That's cool, Bernsey. That's very cool. I've never been out of North America. Have you? No. I went to Quebec, Canada, one time in 8th grade. On a school trip.
I've been to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody look up what's the town that's on the border with Fort Kent, Maine.
Do you want me to just do that?
Yeah, you do it. You're somebody. So.
Okay. What town in Canada?
What Canadian town borders Fort Kent, Maine? Because I've been there. I've been to that town. It's as far as I went. I would have gone more if they didn't close the border down. Thanks, terrorists.
New Brunswick?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. Well, New Brunswick isn't a town. New Brunswick is a, I don't know. It says it's on the border with New Brunswick. That's New Brunswick is like...
That's what Fort Kent's Wikipedia page tells me.
Ambush. quite skillfully.
Marcus, some people, or seems like everybody in the older generations looked 35 when they were 12, so they all tend to look really regal in their wedding photos. Yeah, that is a good point.
I watched a Vsauce video about did old people mature faster? And the answer is no.
What was the answer? I feel like I watched that with you.
The answer was no. They do not.
I know, but like, what was the reasoning behind it?
Because old people in photos dress and look like old people do today.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I don't think my only living grandparent has changed his hairstyle since like the 50s. So.
Yeah. Don't run away from me. Oh, you bastard.
Don't run away from me. What's that song?
I don't know. Never heard it.
Oh wait, no, it's Don't Walk Away. What is that song? I am nothing. Is it? Yeah, I think it's Whitney Houston I'm thinking of. Don't let me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore.
I don't think I've heard that.
Stay in my arms if you know. Almost imagine. It was from the Bodyguard. Have you ever seen that
No.
movie? You'll never guess who showed me that movie and who loves it.
Mark?
Yep, my stepdad. I actually enjoyed that movie. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what movie
Definitely
I love?
guilty pleasure.
Dirty Dancing.
That is a great movie. That is unabashedly one of my favorite movies of all time.
Same.
It's so
We
good.
need to watch it
We
soon.
do. I don't think I knew that about you, did I?
No, I've seen it in theaters.
Really?
Yeah, I
like,
saw-
they
like-
did like a showing of it?
Yeah, there was a showing at the Strand in Rockland, and
I'm
I
so
really
j-
wanted to see it, and I went and I saw it and I loved it.
I'm really jealous of you. Because I love that movie. We should see if they do that again. Burnsy, I've changed hairstyles a few times over the years, even had long hair. Yeah, I have not changed. Once I figured out that the side part was like the most flattering to my face, I've pretty much stuck with that. And just like every couple years I'll get like a drastic haircut, but I like having really long hair because my mom had me cut my hair really short when I was a kid and I hated it. Marcus, when I got out of the army, I decided I was going to try long hair, but eventually decided it was too much maintenance, so I just gave myself a $2 buzz cut every few months. Or a number 2 buzz cut every few months. I don't see how women put up with long hair full time. You know, I honestly don't. I have a tough time sometimes, like, my hair does not like to cooperate, and, like, I'm too cheap and apathetic to buy, like, products and hair. I hate the way hairspray feels and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of let it go free, and then when I learned how to French and Dutch braid my hair, that helped a lot. And then when I learned how to do a messy bun, that also helped do a lot of those. But for me, having long hair is mostly just a response to people thinking I was a boy when I was a little kid, because I was a tomboy with short hair.
Mm. You're a cute girl
Yeah.
now.
Oh, thank you. Hobo Primate wants to know what your beef with James Cameron is. Don't get him started.
He's never made a good movie in his life.
Oh my god. You didn't like Titanic?
No, Titanic sucked. Terminator was terrible. Hot frickin' garbage. Terminator sucks.
Oh my
Just so you know.
God.
Alien was terrible. I've never seen a good James Cameron movie. Don't get me started.
Oh, welcome to my life, Hobo Primate. You know what, Hobo Primate? You enjoy what you enjoy, and let him just not enjoy the things you like. That's the way I see it. More Avatar for you.
Yeah, like what you like and be wrong about it too.
Letting my hair grow now because I'm too To afford a haircut. Yeah, Burnsy, I feel ya. May change hairstyle when I get it cut. Oh no. Robo Primate just said, honest question, not trying to rile you up. Too late. Aliens? Terminator 1 and 2? Okay. And then Marcus Adams says, blasphemer, 12-year-old me loved Terminator 2 and watched the VHS on repeat, lol.
Mm-hmm. No, you know who I like for as a filmmaker, and I think comparatively is like the better filmmaker than James Cameron?
Who?
Paul Verhoeven.
Yeah.
Paul Verhoeven.
Didn't he do Showgirls?
I think
And
so.
that's like one of like the biggest flops of all time.
I've never seen it, but
I don't know why I was reading up about it.
But the
last
thing
night.
is, financial success doesn't make any difference because James Cameron, by financial measure, would be the best filmmaker of all time. Doesn't matter because all his movies are trash, but people seem to love them.
them.
What? I'm not saying that you're trash for liking his movies. I'm saying
See, this is why you need to learn don't yuck my yum. Because
You've told me
you
that
need
100
to.
times.
I know because you need to use I statements. They don't. That's how you
when
can
I'm
tell
right
one of
about
my
things, I
one of
can't,
my
I
teachers-
can't qualify them by saying I'm right, but you might also be right too, even though I think you're wrong.
or you could acknowledge that opinions are not right or wrong.
I don't. Do
They are
that.
opinions.
I don't do that.
Say I don't like those movies. I think they're trash.
Yeah, but then if I do that, then I have to admit that some people like Windows, and that's never going to happen. Ever. Don't even delude yourself for a second to think I will ever do that.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Burnsy watched Die Hard on Christmas because Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
You know what else is a great movie?
Alan Rickman, gotta love him.
I love Alan Rickman. You know what else is a great movie?
What? I'm scared to ask.
Starship Troopers is great, but the one I was thinking of is actually Naked Gun.
Oh, I've never seen those.
Oh, you gotta see Naked Gun! It's one of the funniest movies of all time. When you and me need to like watch like the comedy classics like Naked Gun and stuff.
Okay.
And
I've
because
seen Airplane.
Airplane is great. I like Naked Gun a lot better than Airplane. Though.
Okay, that's fair.
But yeah, Airplane is funny. Naked Gun is genius though. It's
Are those
genius
the
level
ones
comedy.
that O.J. Simpson was in?
He was in the first one. I
Okay.
don't think he was in the second one. He might have been.
Hobo Primate is wondering if you liked The Abyss.
I haven't seen The Abyss.
So there's a chance he might like it, Hobo Primate, but we'll just have to cover up the screen when it says directed by James Cameron or whatever James Cameron.
I know I know the movies that James Cameron has made because I have to know my enemy.
And then a Green Day song. Do you know your enemy? Hobo Primate. I like Paul Verhoeven too. He made a weird movie recently I recommend highly. It's called Benedetta, about a true story of a nun who had/claimed had visions. Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that one down.
Should head off to meet the angels.
Ooh. You know what movie I loved, and this was not directed by James Cameron, is Parasite. I finally watched that last summer, and it was incredible.
Parasite. I've never
Parasite.
heard of it.
It's South Korean.
Oh yeah, I have heard of that.
It's a thriller of sorts. I don't know if thriller is right. It's also like a black comedy. You might like it.
Yeah.
I think I'd be
Maybe.
willing to watch it with you sometime.
See, I
It's really
I like
good.
movies.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You just don't like James
I
Cameron.
just don't like James Cameron, and I don't like Tim Burton either.
Oh, that makes me so sad because Edward Scissorhands is one of my favorite movies
I haven't seen
of
Edward
all
Scissorhands.
time. I want you to watch it with me.
I'll watch it with you, but I won't like it. I can guarantee you that.
Well, you definitely won't like it going into it with that attitude. Jesus Christ. Marcus, somebody I like is Quentin Tarantino. Weirdly enough, his movies kind of remind me of Hideo Kojima's video
Yes,
games.
absolutely.
Did I say that correctly?
Hideo Kojima, yeah.
Hideo.
I mean, it's kind of
Whatever. I tried. Yeah, I like Tarantino.
Tarantino is awesome.
I went through a big Tarantino phase when I was in college.
I like. Oh my God, this guy is right on top of me. What?
Burnsy's asking if we like Edgar Wright's Cornetto trilogy.
Yep.
I have only seen
Cornetto trilogy. No, but I like the first. I like the. I'm out of ammo for that gun. What's the one? The first one, Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
But the
I haven't seen
second
that
one. What was the second one in that?
I don't know. All I've seen is Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz was funny, but then it just
Yeah.
completely went off the rails,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, eh.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I mostly watched it because I knew a certain actor was in it. Rory McCann, who I loved because he was the Hound on Game of Thrones and was my favorite character on that whole show. But he was in it, and he plays the guy who goes like, yarp. Like, that's the only word he says. Big old lurch-looking guy.
Yeah. See, the thing is, and the at World's End, too. Oh, look at this. This is like the kind of stuff that they
The
always
male
pull.
gaze.
Well, look at how, roided out these guys are and how heavily armored they are.
Yeah,
and then she's wearing
she's got
a
a
tank
beard
top with a...
midriff.
Ugh, it grosses me out.
Yeah.
But I like these games anyway.
I did a presentation in college about the male gaze.
Did you?
Yeah, it was amazing.
I will be right back.
Okay. Alright. Gardner will be right back.
I will be right back.
We'll be right back. Don't be worried. Burnsy, you used to go to the same cafe as Nick Frost. That's pretty cool. Did you ever meet him? I've only ever met John Travolta, kind of. I was shopping. No, I wasn't shopping. I was visiting a relative someplace in Maine. And John Travolta has a house on an island near there, and he was just walking by, and I said, well, I didn't say hi, my stepdad did, and he kind of nodded his head at us, but that was pretty cool, because you don't really expect to see a lot of celebrities in Maine, but, yeah. But that's very cool that you used to go to the same cafe as Nick Frost. I don't think I would be able to pick Nick Frost out of a crowd, but I do want to watch all the Cornetto trilogy movies. How long is this cutscene? Jesus Christ. But Marcus, I got really into Tarantino my sophomore year of college. And I'm a sleepwalker and a sleep talker, and my roommate at the time was a really light sleeper, so we were just a great match in that regard. But she loved being able to tell me all the weird shit I did in my sleep. But one night she said she woke up to me violently thrashing in my bed and saying am I doing it? Am I doing it? And then what was it? And she was like, What are you doing, Emily? And I said, I'm trying to touch the foot of my bed for Quentin Tarantino's mother. I don't know what dream I was having because I don't remember it, but yeah. One of my friends was insulting Edgar Wright to his face, not knowing it was him. Oh no. Oh no, Burnsy. That's like a sitcom moment.
Here's the thing about Edgar Wright. He makes awesome movies. But the ones that he's most known for are his weakest films, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I really like
oh, that guy.
Yeah, you know him. Yeah. Edgar Wright, so I really like his
I didn't know what he looked like, that's what I was.
Baby Driver was really good. But it was critically panned. And then I haven't seen his most recent one, One Night in Soho. Is that right? One Night in Soho? Just go back to all.
I forget the details, but he's mortified about it now. I would be too. Yeah, Last Night in Soho.
Last Night in Soho. I haven't seen that one yet, mostly because it doesn't look very appealing to me. Like visually, it looks stunning, but I've heard that the story is not. It's just not up my alley. But then he did like the Cornetto trilogy, and I really only liked the first one. The rest of them, the other two just were weird, especially like
The
At
World's End.
The
At
World's
World's End is Pirates of the
Oh yeah,
Caribbean.
The
It's
World's
like
End.
the 5th time I feel like that's happened recently.
The World's End is kind of it's just very strange, and I didn't. And I usually like strange stuff, but like that one was just a little too strange for me.
Yeah, you definitely have a weird threshold.
Yes.
Like my favorite band, Future Islands, is apparently way too weird for him.
Yeah,
But he also likes a band called Clowncore.
It's
so
not.
I don't.
That's not the. Well, that's also the genre.
Yeah, that's
But
weird
Clowncore
shit.
is amazing.
Is it though?
Yes. If you listen to it, oh, I just bought the wrong stuff. I wanted to buy the charge for it, and this is out of ammo completely, and I need to.
Bernsey agrees about The World's End.
It just was weird, right? Like it was. Have you seen it, The World's End?
No, I've said like 4 times I've
Oh.
only seen Hot Fuzz.
Oh.
And I only watched it because of Rory McCann.
Oh yeah, Marie.
Rory McCann, who I named my dog in Dragon Age after both times I played it. Marcus, I scared a college roommate once by getting a Charlie horse in my leg. Our room had all the beds in an open room, and he just woke up at 3 a.m. to me flailing one leg, screaming, "Oh God, oh God." Oh my God.
That's
Marcus.
funny.
I told the story about me sleepwalking. I don't know if you heard it.
Sleepwalking. When were you sleepwalking?
In college.
Oh.
I used to do it all the time. My roommate Jess used to.
For some reason, I thought you said you were like telling a story about sleepwalking that happened recently.
No. This was because I had an incident that involved Quentin Tarantino's name, but I'm not gonna retell the story.
I don't think I've heard. You'll have to tell me later. I don't think
Yeah,
I've heard that
just
story.
go back and watch this stream.
Okay. Can do.
Yeah. No, I've got a lot of sleepwalking stories that are just straight up weird. But to me, the idea of sleepwalking is so creepy. And I feel like if I saw someone sleepwalking, it would freak me out. Because I'd be like, oh my God, that person has no idea what they're doing. Like, what the fuck is going on? Most, I would say a solid 99.8% of my sleepwalking stories are, hilarious. And, only, 1 or 2 are creepy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
The ones you've told me are funny.
Yeah. Bernsey, I don't sleepwalk, but I sometimes do the washing up when I'm drunk. Hey, why not?
What is the washing up?
Like cleaning. God.
Oh,
Get on my level.
sorry, I'm not
So
an
this is-
Anglophile.
This is why they hate Americans. I'm just kidding. But no, yeah, I think the creepiest sleepwalking experience I had, if anyone wants to hear it, you're gonna anyway, because I'm just gonna say it. What was it? I was on a vacation. It was my dad's and my stepbrothers and me. And because I was 13, I had to sleep on a rollaway bed while my dad's had their bed and my brothers had shared one. So I'm on a rollaway bed, and in the middle of the night, apparently, I was standing up on the bed, again, on wheels, and saying, I want to go up. Just going, I want to go up, I want to go up. And my dad was just like, get down, go to sleep. And I was like, okay, and I got down really safely. That's how I learned that when I start sleepwalking or talking in my sleep, all you have to do is tell me to go to bed, and I will. Because my dad's found that out.
What was it? Oh, yeah. So the other night I woke up to her talking.
Yeah.
And she was like, so we were laying there, we were face to face almost.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going, where's the controller? Where's the controller? I need the controller. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what? And you're like, can you give me the control? Where's the controller? And I was like, go to bed, Emily. And you're like, okay. And then you rolled over and I could hear you snort instantly.
I think the worst thing about being in a relationship was learning that I snore when I sleep.
Well, it's not bad. I mean, everybody snores a little bit.
That's true.
Your snores are it's nothing.
It's not like yours.
Mine can be
Yeah.
horrendous.
Yeah. I must have been dreaming about doing this though.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Oh, Bernsey, thankfully Emily speaks English so she can translate for the washing up.
Oh yeah.
Marcus, I visited my mother-in-law once and awoke to her knocking on my bedroom window in her underwear. Ah! She had sleepwalked outside and then it started raining and woke her up. Oh my god. Oh, I thought you were gonna be like she was just like knocking on your window in your sleep. But oh my god. That sucks. That's scary. And like I've never left I've never left the room that I was in. I've gotten really close though.
Mm-hmm.
2 different times. One time I was in a cabin when I was in college. We did like my roommate and I did this like they called it first year experience where you we did like community service work and other people got to do stuff more related to their majors. But anyway, we were staying in these cabins and my roommate and I, like the girl who ended up living with me in the dorm, she and I were in different cabins. And I had a dream, like a really vivid dream, that she had texted me saying, meet me outside. And I woke up with my hand on the doorknob, like about to twist it and go outside. And then I kind of like, I woke up and I was like, I'm going to go check my phone to see if that really happened.
Mm-hmm.
And no text, so I could have died of hypothermia that night, but I didn't. And then another time, I was doing an overnight at the summer camp I used to work at, and I woke up to myself, like, getting ready to unzip my tent to go out in the middle of the night, and then I went right back to sleep. Bernsey, I once caught my in-law visiting from China mopping our carpet. Carpets aren't common in Chinese homes, so she thought that's how you clean all floors. Oh, that's sweet. Her heart was in the right place.
I thought that was like a story about sleepwalking.
Yeah. That would be interesting. One time, one of my uncles ruined my grandma's date after my grandparents divorced.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was sleepwalking when he was a kid, and my grandma brought her date back, and they were like having coffee in the kitchen or something, and my uncle was like 10, and he just sleepwalks out and starts peeing in the trash can.
Oh my god. I have stories about my sister that I don't think she wants me to tell, but I'm gonna tell them anyway.
She's not watching this.
So when I was a kid, like house.
Marcus, I hate to run, guys, but I'm gonna fire up my deck and play some Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. Y'all
Nice.
take care and have fun. Have a great night, Marcus. Thank you for showing up.
Coming.
This
Appreciate
was
it.
really fun. Thanks for coming. Enjoy your game. Okay, now continue. Sorry.
So like the house I grew up in was really, really old, and it didn't have like registers like on the second floor. It just had holes in the floor. Mm-hmm. And there were grates at one point, but my brothers and I were really destructive, and so we destroyed the grates that were covering the holes. Mm-hmm. So one night I'm like, my sister always has had like really bad sleep, and so one night I'm laying in my bed. And my sister's standing at the edge of my bed where the hole is. Yeah. Right? And I like sit up in my bed. I'm like, what are you doing? And she goes, I gotta use the bathroom. And she squatted down in her nightie and just peed down the hole.
Oh no.
And then I just hear my mom go, what the heck is that? From her bedroom, because my bedroom was right over hers.
Oh no! Oh my god!
And I'm just imagining my mom looking up the hole and being like, "What is up? What is going on up there?"
Oh, gross! Ew.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
So my sister has always been like really bad at sleep though, like, and so
Same.
there were times where like we'd. I'd get up in the middle of the night and walk past my sister's room, and she would be sitting up asleep in her bed and just going like that, and like, but like in like the creepiest way, and like, and then saying things that made me think she was freaking possessed and stuff. So I like.
Oh yeah, and you grew up like super religious too, so.
Yeah. So, fun stuff. I'll tell you that much.
My brother, cause like when I sleepwalk, like or talk in my sleep, I don't know if I've done it too much since I moved in here, but I've been known to just like sit up straight with my eyes open and just like talk,
Yep.
and sometimes sing even.
I don't think you've done that here.
No.
No.
But probably because I'm weighted down by my weighted blanket.
Yeah.
But what was it? Oh, so I used to manage my high school track team, and there was a kid on the team named Chris,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a coach who his last name was Marsh, but I didn't realize that was his last name, and I just thought like his nickname was Marsh and his real name was Marshall. And so, like, I hated going to track meets because I always had to, like, work at them and measure stuff, and it was just, like, I really only managed the team because my best friend was on the team and I wanted to hang out. But anyway, I was, like, I must have been really anxious about the meet because my brother was home from college and his bedroom was, like, right across the hall. It wasn't even, like, a hall, but it was, like, his bedroom was right across from mine. And he was like up late and he just hears me in the room going, Chris and Marshall are waiting to run. And he opened my door and he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, Chris and Marshall are waiting to run. And I'm like sitting up, or no, I wasn't even sitting up, I was lying down. And of course, like, my brother couldn't just be like, go back to sleep. But he's like talking to me and he's like, what are you doing? Chris and Marshall are waiting to run. He goes, Emily, like, you're being really loud. And then I was like, wait a minute. And I, like, got up and I, like, looked for stuff. I'm, like, looking around. And then I just, like, laid back down to go to sleep. But, of course, he, like, pushed it. And he's like, Emily, like, what are you doing? Go, what are you doing? And I just go, like, Chris and Marshall are waiting to run. And he goes, you're being really loud. Go to bed. And I was like, you're the one who's yelling. Or, like, something like that.
That's funny.
And then, but like eventually, I guess I fell back asleep.
Yeah, I can imagine him doing that too.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't know the trick that you just have to say go to bed, and I'll be like, all right. Bernsey, his mother-in-law, or former mother-in-law, or whatever. She also went shopping by herself and bought a Rasta teddy bear and a condolence card, not knowing what they were. She just thought they were pretty. That is adorable. That's so cute and, like, wholesome and sweet. I love that.
This is a heck of a set piece.
That is pretty cool.
I don't know.
Not to just, like, be annoying and talk about sleepwalking and doing weird shit in my sleep, but this just reminds me of, like, when I was a kid, and I was definitely a kid that struggled with bedwetting for a while, and I was having a dream that I was by a house with one of those big water wheels, and I had a dream that I reached out to, like, touch the water in the water wheel, and then I woke up because I peed myself. I went to bed.
Wow.
And Devin, my brother, used to think that was hilarious.
Yeah. See, this is the kind of stuff that I just hate.
What?
Like, most of the time in a game, when, like, you're put in a... Okay, fine. Okay, that's fine. There wasn't too much of it. But it's like, you just... there's just this bespoke cutscene animation at the beginning of a level. They're like, oh, yeah... it's time for us to, like, tell this boring story that I don't give a shit about. Take control away from you and, like, not throw enemies at you for the next 10 minutes while we throw exposition at you. It's like, just give me gameplay.
See, that's, like, the kind of stuff I like, because I like the story.
If I wanted to watch a movie, I'd watch a movie.
Yeah, but movies don't usually give you, like, hundreds of hours of gameplay, do they?
No, but cutscenes don't give you any gameplay.
You see any way across?
Oh my god.
I have very strong opinions.
Do you? I've never noticed that about you.
Well, my opinion of myself is pretty high. So. What is going on?
Oh my god. Gardner?
What?
Nothing. Remember when they added a story to a Tetris game? No.
Yeah, they did.
What Tetris game was that?
Oh my god, it was like, was it the next Tetris or the new Tetris or something like that? And it was literally, Emily, I'm not kidding you. It was like the Tetraminos were like people and they had like their own society.
Oh my
and there was
God.
like a political thing going on at some point.
Why?
I don't know, it's stupid.
Oh. Yeah, see, like, puzzle games like that, I don't need a story. That's just like something to do while I'm like watching a TV show or whatever.
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, Burnsy, and to anyone who watched any of our other streams, that game I was playing on my Switch, I kept calling it Puyo Puyo, and then I figured out that it was not Puyo Puyo, it's Puzzle League. So I just need to correct myself there. I did find Puyo Puyo on that same thing,
Yeah.
but it wasn't as fun as Puzzle League to me.
Do I have any of those games on here?
I don't know.
Check.
I love Puzzle League though. I've played so much of that.
Don't tell Nintendo, but I have a ton of emulators on my Steam Deck.
I think Burnsy will tell them he's really loyal to Nintendo.
Oh look, I got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Let's not have Tetris with story mode. That memory comes into my head and pushes out stuff like pin codes and passwords.
I've got Tetris DX.
Oh my god. I can't believe they did that though. Like all the games to put a story to, Tetris.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's really dumb. It's so dumb.
This is just making me think, Burnsy, remember when I was recommending you Taskmaster on YouTube? There is a clip where one season, my favorite season, they had everyone recreate a video game for one of their tasks, and it's really fun, and someone actually did Tetris. Of course, it was my least favorite. But one of them did, like, a really awesome rendition of Grand Theft Auto. And, like, I've never played Grand Theft Auto, but I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Was that Acaster?
Yeah, James Acaster, who is hilarious.
Am I playing a different game now? What am I doing?
I don't know. You're the one who left.
I was really excited because Doom 64 works on the Steam Deck now.
Oh, yeah?
It didn't before.
Nice.
Yeah, we should play that next time.
Okay.
I've been really enjoying Bulletstorm, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun. It's just the story is so boring. I don't give a shit.
What's Bit Top Runner? Or Bit Trip
Runner.
Sorry, I can't read.
Oh, you know what? We'll do that. Why not?
Go for it.
I need to shut off the other game, though. Alright. Library. Oh, yeah. So, this was the original game. What? It says it's not compatible? That's bullshit.
Oh, no.
But we'll do Bit Trip Runner 2.
Okay.
I don't know if this will work. It said it was verified, but...
Well, we'll find out. Gardner tried to play Sims 4.
Oh, this is actually going to get us copyright strike.
Oh, is it?
Maybe.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
So
it's
should we not do it?
Yeah, we're not going to do this. Never
Okay.
mind.
Never mind.
Because the music is like licensed, but it's like a license. It's like a music game, where you have to like you have to do like certain actions in time with the music, and it's a platformer. It's actually really fun.
Okay.
And they have a third one, I think, that I own on the Switch, but I don't have it on Steam. Hey, that'd be a heck of a game to get.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
How long have we been going for? 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. Has it been 2 hours?
Yeah, I think so. Refresh
Probably
this
got
page.
closer to 7. This one?
Yeah, refresh this page. Guys, we need 15 more subscribers, and then we're at 100,000 subscribers on my main channel.
Awesome.
99,985. 15 more subscribers, my guys.
That's so awesome. So close, we can almost taste it.
Yeah.
Burnsy says old games get pulled from game services because music licenses expire. Yeah, that's so annoying. I don't know if this is even like related really, but I hate when like like I've tried to like rewatch old shows. Like I bought like the first season of Charmed on YouTube a few years ago because I thought I was gonna like blog about it. Didn't happen. But the theme song was not. It was just like some random song. So I wonder if that license expired. I feel like something
my
similar
God.
happened with Buffy when I was watching that on Netflix or something. I don't know. Hobo Primate, going to sleep now. Thanks for the chat, streamers in chat. Good night, Hobo Primate.
Good
Thank
night.
you for coming. I hope Gardner's opinion on James Cameron didn't scare you away forever.
I was only kind of joking.
He likes to razz people.
Yeah.
Mostly
I
me.
don't like James Cameron, but I'm not going to give you too much credit.
Yeah. I hope you enjoy Avatar 2.
Yeah.
In spite of this guy. Burnsy, don't pee the bed. Okay, yeah, don't dream about touching water wheels.
Yeah, if what I had to say about it ruins your experience, then I apologize.
Yeah, before. Apologize preemptively.
Yeah. But I didn't really say anything about Avatar. I just don't.
You
like
laughed when he said he was going to see it.
Did I?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
I said he's going to see Avatar 2 and you went, Avatar?
Like that?
Kind of, but it was more quiet.
We're playing Spelunky now, guys.
He said, no, it doesn't.
Okay, good. I don't want to ruin your experience, but I just don't like James Cameron. I have to share my opinion when people don't ask.
Yeah,
for
but
it.
you don't have to share it a certain way.
If I don't share my opinion exactly as I feel it, then it ain't my opinion, is it?
Yeah, but you'd say your opinion as if it's a fact. That's the
My
issue.
opinions are facts.
Oh, Hobo Primate says, it won't ruin it. I know you're wrong about James Cameron. That's perfect.
That's
Perfect.
exactly how you deal with me, too.
Yeah, just give him a taste of his own medicine.
I mean, look, if you're going to be wrong, but you might as well know it. Know how good you're wrong. I don't know. I'm getting tired, so I can't fight back.
Yeah. Burnsy says James Cameron is stinky and doesn't hug his mummy. I believe it. He seems kind of like a jerk.
Oh, now who's sharing their opinion?
I'm just saying, like, on a personal level. Isn't he not very nice? Or known for not being very nice?
I don't know.
That's all I care about.
The only thing I care about is how bad his movies are.
Jesus Christ. You know what movie I was surprised you enjoyed that I made you watch?
What?
Was Spirited Away. And I'm not like a big
Spirited
like,
Away?
Studio Ghibli kind of
Oh.
that's the only Studio Ghibli movie I've seen. But
That movie was like right on the threshold of too weird for me. But I appreciate the animation. See, that's like some things I can appreciate for the art, even if I don't fully like it. Which that movie was one of them. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
Hobo Primate. Maybe that's because you didn't see Cameron's movies at the time they came out. Is that why you don't like them?
I wasn't allowed to watch like hardly any movies when I was a kid. So.
Yeah. Talking to an ex-Mormon here.
Ex-Mormon.
If I may.
Yeah, you just outed me.
Well, you added yourself on one of our videos, to be fair.
In our videos, yeah.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Oh my god, I am sucking.
But no, I loved Spirited Away. That
Holy
movie
shit.
was on Cartoon Network all the time when I was a kid. And I don't know, it is weird, but I love it. It's like basically Alice in Wonderland, which is pretty cool. And also one of the voice actresses, I'm pretty sure voiced Belle in Beauty and the Beast, so that was big for me. She was either Belle or Meg, or maybe even both, honestly, I don't remember. I think her name was like Paige O'Hara or something. Let me look her up.
What kind of name is Paige?
Paige is a great name.
No.
Paige is the name of a fictional MC I wrote for a book that I never got past even the first chapter on. Brimsy, I watched a bunch of Ghibli with my Japanese ex. Charming movies. I know, I feel like I should have seen more. I do remember wanting to see Kiki's delivery service or whatever it was, because I thought it was cool that she flew in a broom like in Harry Potter. But Harry Potter's probably the start to my my Anglophile nature.
Probably.
That, and my mom also really likes. Like, my mom's not like big on the royal family, but like she loves Call the Midwife.
Oh my god.
She said to me so many times I should have been born British. And she also had a huge crush on Alan Rickman, R.I.P. What?
Oh, did I tell the story about the lady I work with on stream? Have I told that story?
No, I don't think so.
So when the Queen died, it was like I had a meeting with this woman who's an American, but she was married to a British man, and she goes, she gets on the call with me for the meeting, and she goes, "I'm so sad," and I'm like, "Why? What's wrong?" She goes, "A member of my
Goodnight,
family."
Hobo Primate. Sorry.
Good night, Hobo Primate. She goes, "Well, a member of my family has died," and I was like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm sorry to hear that. What? Who was it?" She goes, "The Queen," and I was like, "The Queen died, and you're sad?" She's like, "Well, I was married to a Brit, now divorced, by the way. Well, I was married to a Brit, so so it's like she was a member of my family," and I'm like,
Jesus.
"No, it's not. Don't even go there, dude." Like,
Okay, Paige O'Hara was the voice of Belle, but was not in Spirited Away or Hercules. So it must
So
have been
you
whoever
lied to me.
voiced. No, it must have been whoever voiced Meg from Hercules. Voiced the other girl from Spirited Away.
oh, I recognized her voice.
Yeah. Now I gotta look that up, because I always wondered if they were the same voice actors, because they have a very similar, like, Belle and Meg have a really similar voices, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, Burnsy says, it kind of do be like that, though. She was like everyone's granny. I cried when the Queen passed.
Right, but you're a British guy.
You're not tangentially really.
You're not married into a family. Like, I mean, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at her because it's absurd. She's the most pretentious woman I've ever met, and it has nothing to do with the Queen dying or whatever. Like, I understand it for you. I don't understand it for her.
Yeah. Speaking of saying that she's like everyone's granny, just to tie it all back to Taskmaster again, Greg Davis, my favorite comedian, he performed at the, I can't even remember. It's like the variety show they do for the royal family every year. Whatever. He hosted one year with little Alex Horn. And Alex Horn and his band wrote a song about her, like, it's like something like Your Nan, My Nan, because Greg Davis's mom said, like, don't be nervous about her. The Queen's just the prince, because he was singing for Prince Harry back when he was still in the picture. But she said something about, like, oh, the Queen's just Prince Harry's Nan, like, or something like that. So they wrote a song about, like, comparing, like, your Nan does this and my Nan does that, like, talking about the Queen. And it's funnier than the way I can explain it, but it's good. I would check it out. It's a cute song. Cute song, Burnsy. What, I gotta look up what that thing was. By the way, Susan Egan was from Spirited Away and Hercules.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
I wouldn't have recognized the name.
No. I knew the name because I'd looked her up before, but I don't know.
So, I just want to let everybody know that I'm actually really bad at this game, even though I play it religiously. I'm, like, super, super awful at it, so...
The Royal Variety Performance. I think that's what it is.
Oh, yeah? So it's not like the White House press corps dinner?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. My Nan, Your Nan is the song. Look it up, Burnsy. I dare you. watch TV anyway. Yeah. He bought like is it a satellite?
No.
What did he buy?
TV.
A TV antenna. He's like, I'm gonna watch football with it, and then
And I
has
haven't.
watched it once when he was like deathly ill and falling asleep on the couch.
Well,
I
I
just
just have so much work to do. I thought it would be nice, and I'd be able to like use Plex to record it.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't
Hasn't
even
done it.
haven't bothered to do it at all.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking. Oh, I'm actually thinking about buying another one that gets more channels, but
Mhm.
I'm not watching the one that.
Right. We watched like some of the local news
Yeah.
a couple nights and like the Dick Van Dyke Show like once or twice,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
This is like. This is
rare.
This is a
This
rare.
is good.
Because see this right here, Ash.
Mhm.
So there's down here. There's a shotgun.
Mhm.
The second one from the left.
Mhm.
But there's a shotgun right here.
Nice.
Oh man, I might have screwed everything up.
Oh,
no, I didn't.
No, you
Alright, we're
didn't.
good.
Okay. Proud of you.
So I don't even need to spend money to
Mhm.
buy one of those. I can buy
Mhm.
freaking these instead.
Mhm.
How much is?
Brinsey says he just watches the speeches
What are
from
the
the king
speeches?
and queen's speech.
Oh yeah.
I like the movie The King's Speech.
Who's in that?
Colin Firth, Jeffrey Rush, aka Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah.
He's really good in it. I think he either won or was nominated for an Oscar
Uh-oh.
for that.
Something happened.
Oh no!
It's frozen. I can't control.
But the timers
my-
are moving.
My
What?
controller died.
Oh no!
I'm back.
That's good.
I was holding it too close
Um.
to my body, I think, and it disconnected.
Do you know what The King's Speech is about though?
Oh no! The battery's dead.
Oh no!
I mean, it's about. Is it about
It's
the
about-
king's speech?
It's about I don't remember which king it is, but his brother was really supposed to be king, and then he I think abdicated might be the right word, but he decided he'd rather be with his controversial lady part. Lady woman, not lady part. But his brother ended up being the king, but he had a speech impediment, so he hired a speech therapist played by Jeffrey Rush, and it's a very moving movie, and it's probably not a movie that many people would be like, I love that, I've seen it so many times, but guess who has?
I'm gonna guess you.
Me! I love that movie. Burnsy, has Gardner played Noida? Looks kind of similar to this gameplay wise, but more pixely.
I have not.
I've never heard of that.
I don't know where I'm gonna plug this in.
Noida? I gotta look this up because I've never heard of it.
What is this? What the heck is the ecking F is that? I'm turning this off here.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm looking at pictures of this Noida game, and I'm definitely seeing what you're talking about, Burnsy. There's so many games I'm just completely unaware of. I feel like it's like way later than it actually is at night.
Yeah, I am. I'm exhausted.
Oh, Gardner.
What?
Nothing. I'm just saying, oh, Gardner.
All right, I want to win this. I want to win this. Nope, I didn't win, and the ghost is gonna be here any second.
Mm-hmm.
One more time.
You got this.
Come on. Come on.
You got this.
I got it.
Nice.
All right, I'm out now.
I like how your gun is like
Oh, I could
the
have got
size of you.
I could have got it from that guy. Huh?
So I like how your gun is the size of you. These days, I very legally collect games, don't play them, then watch people on YouTube play other games.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like a lot of people I know.
Ah, it's a dark level.
Oh no.
Gotta juggle these.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever pirated a game. I tried to once, and then I got like this wicked bad virus on my computer and destroyed it.
What? Really?
Yeah. Oh, and it wasn't even like a good game. It was like an old computer game I used to play when I was little, and I was just feeling nostalgic one night.
What game was it?
Oh, it's so embarrassing. I don't even want to say it. I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say it. It was.
I didn't even
so-
say anything.
It's so embarrassing.
What is it?
It was like a Lion King active play computer game, and I don't know why. I was like 19, and I was just like, I really would like to play that one more time. So I tried to download
My God.
it online and completely ruined my computer. Had to go to
Wow.
Staples to get it fixed. I was so embarrassed. Oh
I was
my
downloading a
God.
Lion Play active play game.
Yeah, I didn't say it was Lion King related. I just said it was an old game and he fixed it for me, but oh, it was bad. It was embarrassing. Learned a lesson too. Burnsy, piracy is bad. You should only ever very legally acquire Nintendo games.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, understood.
Yeah, I don't condone piracy.
No, I destroyed a laptop just from pirating, like, and just like streaming illegally, like TV shows and stuff before I had access to like Netflix and all
Oh,
that.
see, like, for a long time, it was all about popcorn time for me. You ever used popcorn time?
No.
Popcorn time was like torrents,
Yeah.
but you could stream torrents. It was pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, I used to do Project Free TV.
Never heard of that.
One of my friends used to use it, so I knew it was somewhat safe.
See, I only ever torrented stuff when I was like a teenager,
Yeah.
and popcorn time was like a game changer too.
Well, this was like the summer between graduating high school and going into college, so I was still technically a teenager. But I was watching The Office, and every single episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
There you
It aired
go.
in
That's
America.
a great show.
It was, and it was absolutely worth destroying that laptop my mom had bought 3 years earlier. You know, it's fine. I'm sorry, Mom.
See, the thing is, if you did torrents, you were almost always safe.
Yeah.
Torrents were always. I don't know about now. I don't use torrents now. But
Yeah. I don't think I destroyed it with...
Fuck, a jetpack, dude. Oh, I can't afford it.
Oh, no.
This is where I condone piracy.
Yeah.
Buying, like, stealing, like, trainers and getting free money and stuff.
But no,
Definitely condone that.
I think it was, like, the use of that computer, like, doing all that kind of stuff. I think that was what destroyed it. It wasn't, like, a virus, I don't think.
Oh my god.
But yeah. I miss the Who's Line from... you know, like the 90s and stuff. I kind of want to watch the old British episodes. Because Colin Mockery and Greg Proops and Ryan Stiles used to do it over there as well.
The Brits know their TV.
But I do enjoy, like, Drew Carey is like one of those, like, things that, like, he just brings me back to my childhood because I used to be on TV all the time.
Yeah.
So... Burnsy, Nutella Network was the only dangerous thing. I've never heard of that.
Nutella?
Nutella Network.
Yeah, Nutella was gross. And then Morpheus was awful. Napster was bad. LimeWire.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Yeah, my dad was a big fan of Napster.
Napster was okay at first, but then, like, it got filled with trolls who would, like, rename stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because the thing would, there was no way of, like, verifying
Mm-hmm.
what files were which.
Mm-hmm.
So it would just go on file name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, jump up, thank you. So you download a new Weird Al song, and it would be just some other amateur parody maker, and they were terrible.
Oh no.
And then, but see, for me, like, Napster was about impressing my dad. When I
Oh
was,
really?
Yeah, because he was really into music,
Mhm.
but, like, he didn't have, like, money to, like, buy music.
Mhm.
So he would always be like, hey, can you give me a copy of the new, like, Cheech and Chong or something? Because that's what he listened to.
Yeah.
Like, my dad unironically listened to Cheech and Chong
That's
music.
awesome.
Yeah.
Brinzy says song _ named.mp3.exe.
Yep.
Yeah. I used what was it? YouTube to MP3. That's what my best friend Lena used to do on her iPod Touch. Was she would go to YouTube
Yeah.
to MP3 and download songs from that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I used that when I interned at the Y for a video I made,
Nice.
and there were some weird ads, and my internship advisor was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "No, trust me, it'll do what we need to." Oh my god, Burnsy. I remember waiting for a day to download one song over 56K.
Yep.
What is K?
What? Kilobytes?
Kilobytes, okay, because I was like 1,000.
Yeah, 56K was like dial-up internet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, like, you know how, like, we have gigabit internet here?
Mhm.
Yeah, imagine that literally 10,000 times slower.
Oh my god.
Like, actually 10,000 times. Or no, I don't know, it's even slower than 10,000.
Yeah, I don't know anything about any bytes or whatever, but my dad used to make me like CDs on Napster, like mixtapes and stuff, basically. And I remember they would take forever to like come out. Like he'd print them on the CD, and he'd make cute little like CD art for me. And
Oh,
yeah, I really liked lions when I was little. So like my first one was Emily's Lion Mix,
nice.
and it was like the most like incohesive like collection of music ever,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably why I like so many.
Lines, between
Yeah,
the
that theme
covers
song
of a
was
book.
not one of them.
What? Really? Why
No,
not?
no, it wasn't like songs about lions.
Oh.
It was just because I liked lions.
Oh, so instead of a horse girl, you were a lion
I was
girl.
a lion girl very briefly, yeah. Because I love The Lion King, what can I say?
Gross.
Brinzy, my friends could watch Flash cartoons. I couldn't. I was upset about that.
What did you have, like an Amiga or something? You couldn't watch Flash cartoons?
So why is there like always like a passed out lady?
So the goal of the game.
Mhm.
So you see how I have 2 health up there in the top right?
Mhm.
Oh my god. Oh, this is terrible. So she's like unconscious. I don't know if that would be passed out or not, but whatever.
I use that pretty much.
But basically, you have to rescue the damsel on each level. If you do, you don't have to, but if you do, then you end up getting, if she kisses you, you get an extra health point.
Aw.
So right here, she's gonna kiss me because I rescued her, and I get an extra health
That's
point.
sweet.
So now I have 3 health instead of 2.
Burnsy says not on dial-up.
56K? Oh, right.
Yep.
Because dial-up was really slow.
And then I'm so sorry, I'm gonna butcher this name. I'm really sorry. Bodvar Fredrickson? Sorry. Says, Happy Holidays from Iceland.
Happy holidays!
You are one of the reasons I put Ubuntu on me new build, also Proton. Hope you will have at least as successful a year as this one.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hope you have at least
I hope you have an excellent year as well.
Yeah, thank you.
I got the...
Very close.
What?
You are very close to 100,000. Last I checked, I think you lost one. But it's okay.
Maybe it was
Maybe
the
it's
James
someone-
Cameron fan.
Maybe.
What was his name? Mark?
Hobo Primate.
Hopo Primate, that's right.
Oh, you've gone down 14 more. 99,986.
Wow. That's awesome.
subscribers. And you know what's cool is, so we met 2 years ago, fall of 2020, and you only had like, I think you like got 60,000 like after we'd known each other for like a week.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's
This
like,
has been such a huge year for my channel.
that's so great. I'm so happy for you, and I'm so proud of you.
Oh, I died! Ah!
Oh, I'm sorry. Impaled.
See, I'm not good at this game, but
That's
I play
alright,
the heck
you're
out of it.
Better than I would be.
Oh, dude. Well, it's way harder than it looks, too.
Well, that's what I've heard. That's why I haven't tried yet, because I feel like I would just get really frustrated with myself.
Yeah, it's fun to play like 2-player because you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, and it's kind of fun when like other people are bad at it, and so I have to carry the team or whatever. But
Yeah. Well, that's what would happen if I.
Yeah. You know, the Steam Deck experience with an external controller is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I
That's
really
cool.
like it.
We should. One night we did this, like, just for fun, where we both played Age of Empires 2 on our Steam Decks, like, against each other, and it was really fun. We should do that sometime on stream if anyone would want to watch.
The only thing is my hand cramped.
Oh,
from
really?
Using the thumbs. The
Oh
thumb pad,
no!
the trackpad. But yes, we should do that. It's actually You know what we could do?
What?
Is we could multi-stream. We could either. We could
Oh,
have
right, because
you
that would
on-
be hard to do. Yeah.
Well, no, like what would? Oh no. Okay, good. What we would do is we'd have you on one computer, me on another, and then we would both stream to a third computer, and then that third computer would take the incoming streams and put them into one that get uploaded to YouTube.
That would be cool. Oh. Burnsy's calling this Cave Mario.
Cave Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read that initially as Cave Mario, and then I was like, oh wait, no.
Cave, like Kaizo.
That's like what I was hearing.
You know, this would be more like Indiana Mario.
Yeah.
But yes, Cave Mario is a good.
Oh my god, I was trying to think of the Indiana Jones music, and all I could think of was the like bridge on the River Kwai or whatever. But then I remembered Indiana Jones, and now I just forgot it again. God
You don't remember Indiana Jones?
damn.
There
Do do
you
do
go.
do 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 do.
We haven't had a snake pit yet, and I really want one.
But I was thinking like do 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 do.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
I'm gonna take the sweater off. I'm a little warm.
Yes.
It's getting to that time of night. Isn't
When it gets late at night, Gardner
9:30.
gets real sweaty.
I get hot.
Extra sweaty. In fact, one of the tasks we watched on the episode of Taskmaster we were watching tonight was like fill this egg cup with sweat. And I asked Gardner, like, what would you do? And he goes, I just wouldn't do it. And I was like, no, all you have to do is stand there.
Yeah, but
Start
I don't.
sweating.
I don't get intentionally. I don't get sweaty on it intentionally. It's disgusting. I hate my sweat. I hate sweating.
I find it endearing.
I smell like my dad
Oh,
when I sweat, and I don't like it.
you're wonderful. Yeah, Burnsy, I can't believe they're making another Indiana Jones movie after that last
It's
one.
totally unnecessary.
Like, why didn't they learn from the other one? Because that got just, like, ripped to shreds, didn't it? Like, I remember seeing it. God, how old was I when that came out?
Is
But
Lucas involved in the new Indiana Jones?
I don't know.
Because that guy's a senile old coot now, and he needs to like knock it off.
Indiana Jones. So, the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out when I was 13. And that was, like, the only one I had seen up to that point.
What year did that come out?
2008. You were 20.
I was fully an adult. Oh my god.
But I do like the original trilogy of Indiana Jones movies. I watched those a couple summers ago. Finally.
Oh my
Harrison
god.
Ford was not an ugly man back in those days. Not that he's ugly now, but you know. He's collecting royalties if that counts as being involved.
So he's not involved then?
I guess not.
He's not like a producer?
I guess not. Let me see. What's coming up? The Dial of Destiny. Film is directed by James Mangold, who co-wrote the script with Jez Butterworth and John Henry Butterworth. It is
Butterworth?
I
What
know.
a terrible name.
It is the first name in the series not directed by Steven Spielberg, nor with a story written by George Lucas, with Spielberg and Lucas serving as executive producers instead, according to Wikipedia. Oh, Phoebe Waller-Bridge is going to be in it. I think I like her. I like whatever I've seen her in. She was in season 2 of Broadchurch, and she was pretty good. Toby Jones will be in it. Maz Mikkelsen. I like him. I did not get the hype about Maz Mikkelsen until I watched Hannibal, and I was like, oh, I get it. And like I remember like being like a teenager on Tumblr, and like all the like Tumblr girls would be like, oh my god, he's so handsome, and I was like, is he though? But then I watched Hannibal, and like I hate a show where he plays a freaking cannibal serial killer. Like I was like, oh, I get it, but like I get it. I think just hearing him talk, I was like, oh. Emily, you watch more British TV than I do? Yeah, feels like it. I just like, I don't know. I love like the comedy scene. I know I've said that like a million times. Like I really like watching old episodes of 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, and like playing along with those. And Gardner, we watched a season of Taskmaster that Johnny Vegas was in, if you know him, Bernsey. And Gardner was just like, I really like him, so we watched a few compilations of bits he's, done on like shows, like panel shows and stuff. But I haven't watched too many like dramas, like British dramas, but sometimes I just really want to laugh.
Oh, why would it do that?
Forgive me if I already know, and if I may, Bernsey, like where were you like born? I'm just curious. If you don't want to say it, don't worry. Just tell me I'm being too nosy, but I'm just curious. Comedy is our bread and butter. Yeah, no, I agree. I just remembered that I loved An Idiot Abroad with Carl Pilkington. Hammersmith Hospital. Thank you, Bernsey. That really answered my question.
Is that a joke?
Yeah, well, I mean, I asked where was he born. And you know what? You think I'm not going to look it up, because I am.
Don't dox the guy.
I'm not going to. I just wrote Hammersmith Smith in the search bar.
Get up there.
Okay. Question answered, Bernsey. Thank you. When I said, like, I meant, like, just, like, what general, like, part of England are you from? And then after reading that, I feel like I did know that about you. Have you seen An Idiot Abroad?
I felt like it was a little too mean-spirited for me.
Yeah, that's okay. Bernsey, it's okay, Gardner. Many people were born there. You'll never find me. The hospital I was born in doesn't exist anymore. What?
That's just funny. Many people were born there. You won't find me.
Mm-hmm.
See, if I told you where I was born, you'd be able to find me really easily.
Yeah.
Because I live in the middle of nowhere, and I think there's like maybe 100 or 300 babies born a year at the one place. Maybe it's more like a couple thousand. Oh shit!
I have a picture of me on my Twitter where I'm wearing a shirt, or I'm not wearing it, but my mom showed me the shirt and hat that I had from the hospital when I was born.
Dude, the jelly is already out. The queen died. Oh my god.
I feel like those sentences are
Look.
just
See
out of
this?
context.
See this orange
Really
thing right
weird.
up here by me?
Yeah.
Watch.
That's
I'm gonna
the
pick it up.
jelly.
I got 4 health from that.
Oh, cool.
The queen bee died.
Oh my god. I'm looking through my my Twitter just to find that picture. And I found another picture I wrote where I had to write something for my Shakespeare class. We had to like write a scene that was missing in a Shakespeare play. And so I wrote an extra scene from Hamlet where I believe it's Polonius seduces Ophelia and gets her to kill herself. And so I wrote that scene, and my professor, who I dearly loved, just wrote "ew" and underlined it next to one of my lines. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like, "I've watched you grow into a beautiful woman," or like something like that.
Yeah.
And she just wrote "ew," and so I like tweeted it and I said, "This remains my favorite note ever written on something I submitted in college." Bernsey, I've always lived in Greater London. That's so cool. I want to go there sometime. Where is it? Oh yeah. Here's my mom still has that stuff.
Oh wow.
My little pink hat, my little pink t-shirt. NCMH. That was the initials of my... Not that anyone cares what hospital I was born in, but I'm just curious. NCMH. I've been to Old Shaky's house. Oh no, you're gonna be so disappointed in me, Bernsey. I don't know what that is. I gotta look it up. Old Shaky. Douglas C124 Globemaster 2. Oh, it's not a person. It's a cargo aircraft. Sorry, Bernsey. I don't know enough about planes and shit. Sorry. So wait, have you been to Long Beach? Or is it in England now? I'm looking at the Wikipedia page and I just... Oh, Shakespeare.
Oh my god, Emily.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's so funny because there is like a plane called Old Shaky. You've been to Shakespeare's house. Okay, that's really cool.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who Old Shaky is. Only like the greatest writer in history. That's so embarrassing. Oh, that's really cool though. I don't think I have a favorite Shakespeare play because I didn't really read any of them as well as I should have.
Oh,
but the only way I like Hamlet is because The Lion King was based on it, and I love The Lion King.
You're so funny.
What? What?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who Old Shaky is. I've also never heard anyone call him that. Is that what they call him over there in Greater London?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
You're such a nerd.
When you come to London, you can go to the Shakespeare Globe Theatre. Yeah, I would actually like to do that. I had one of my professors has been a few times, or one of my own professors. I haven't been in school for a while. Yeah, that's cool. I really want to go to London sometime.
We will.
We will. We'll come visit you, Burnsy, sometime.
Mm.
What are you doing? Are you buying clothes?
I bought a jetpack.
Burnsy, will you give us a tour of London when we inevitably show up? You know what I think would be cool?
What?
Is to go to the Tower of London.
Yeah.
I've always been kind of fascinated by that. It's creepy history. Brinsey, rightio then, I'll pop the kettle on. Or wait, no, how to... Kettle. I feel like some, not all, but some British people, they click their T's in the back of their, like, molars. Whereas, like, I would do it kettle in the front of my mouth. Sure,
Yeah.
why not? Yeah, Brinsey. We'll let you know when we get our passports.
My nose itches so much. Hey, I finally made it to the ice zone.
Proud of you.
Don't patronize me. Oh no, I've
you've
angered
angered-
Collie.
Who's that?
She's a wretched jerk.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even do that.
Burnsy, how many times in your daily life would you say that you've said pip pip cheerio? As someone from London. Tea and crumpets.
Mm.
Sorry.
Well, I'm screwed.
Oh no. What's wrong? You just died, but
Yeah.
I guess that's not good.
I angered the. So earlier in the game, in that one run, I picked up a golden head, and then Collie I picked up a golden head, and then this boulder came out and destroyed one of Collie's altars, and Collie is a god in the game.
Oh. Burnsy says rarely and only for the meme. That's fair.
What is?
That I asked how many times he says pip pip cheerio in his daily life.
Mm.
That's okay. What do you think we Americans say?
I'll have a double cheeseburger.
There's a bit on Game Grumps, that episode I was showing with Jacob Anderson, where at the end they're like, "Can you do an impression of an American?" Like, and he just goes like, "I'll have a cheeseburger, please." Like, and it's like really bad. Someone animated it. I'll have to show it to you, but it's good. He's like, "I'll have a cheeseburger, please, and a Diet Coke." And I'd love to say, like, that's offensive, but, like...
It's absolutely true.
It's so true. I love
I'll
cheeseburgers.
have, at least 2 or 3 cheeseburgers a month.
Oh, I love burgers. Burnsy says yeehaw. Yeah. We say that a lot in Maine. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw! Right?
Get along, little doggy.
Doyad.
Doyad. No, that's a Maine thing, apparently. Although I've never actually heard anyone say that.
My mom says it.
Does she? I don't even know what a dooryard is. I'm gonna
It's
be really
your front yard.
I thought it was like a room between... No?
It's your front yard.
That's not what someone else told me it was.
That's what my mom told me, and she's the one who uses the word, so...
I guess she'd know better than I would then, yeah. Oh, and dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby.
That boy ain't right. I love King of the Hill. It's so good.
King of the Hill is amazing.
Hey, good looking. My name is Rad Thibodeaux. Isn't that pronounced Thibodeau?
Thibodeau?
Only if you're wrong. Or something like, don't they call it Thibodeau? Or I can't even remember how it goes.
This is such a good game, but I don't want to play it right now. I think we'll play this tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll be done for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, Burnsy, for hanging out again.
Refresh.
Just when you think you've said the stupidest thing, you keep talking. Is that a King of the Hill reference?
I think so.
Ooh, 13 more! We need 13 more. I say we, you. That's amazing.
Us.
Us. Wish Gardner luck that he gets at least 13 more overnight.
Yeah, we will. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Burnsy, for being here.
Always a pleasure. Genuinely look forward to seeing that green bee show up. I'll call 13 of my friends. You freaking better, Burnsy. Jesus.
Cool. All right, we're going to call it here. Have a great night.
Good night.
I'm so tired. I apologize for yawning, but
Merry Christmas.
Yes, happy holidays. We'll see you guys next
See
time.
you soon. Bye. End stream.